Hello all, Sabeto here. It is live stream Wednesday today. We're currently in the Thunderstruck event. It's gonna finish the Thunderstorm in probably about 8 minutes now, I guess. Let's take a look. 9 minutes and 40 odd seconds, so we're probably gonna get one attack, maybe two if we're lucky, into this Thunderstruck event. Space 100% by Pirate 11. I've made a couple of little tweaks, moved the Grand Pounder's direction around and a few of the bunkers. See, that makes a blind bit of difference. We've not got enough gold to reset traps. We've got our troops. We're gonna put in, I think, Greenbeard for now. See if anyone joins and has any ideas of what legendary pirate they'd like to see, and we'll try and throw that into the mix. Currently, we have a recap of the troops that we're using in this episode so far. 30 gunners, 4 brutes. Everyone's saying, what? Brutes? 8 Sky Raiders, 4 bombers, 1 Witch Doctor, and 10 little scallywags. Now we know the lineup of the army. Let's break the shield. Let's get into the action. We're looking for bases that we can freestyle. We don't care about the loot. We do, however, care about the difficulty and the Pirate Hall level. We need it Pirate Hall 10 plus. We don't want no super hard raids. We want raids that we can win. There's no point in trying to lose. Okay, the wind direction. The problem is I've only got 4 bombers. If I don't get these Sky Raiders right and nail them to Grand Pounders, then I'm going to get nailed. We're going to skip that one. Chicken Sib is here today. It is a Sib special. It is the chicken soup. 449 plunder points, not enough for us. We're looking for 530 plus, roughly, thereabouts. Interesting layout, again. Without Seiki the Goat in tow, using just 4 bombers is a slight problem, so we've got to use our next button to our advantage. We seem to be getting the same base. There we go. I noticed earlier on in the event there was easier bases about. I am on 364 PR though, but now it seems like we're starting to see the tougher bases coming into play. Wind direction is coming from southeast to northwest, so bottom right to top left, which means I'd have to take out the academy, potentially the tavern too. Gun tower could be an issue. 1 Grand Pounder there and 1 there, so I'm not really going to be able to get to them too easily, so we're going to skip that one. 718 plunder points here. Very strange design. It's almost like something from Clash of Clans. Problem is the Grand Pounders, I'm going to have to take out those gun towers before I can get to the Grand Pounders again, and the gold mines are in the way. Unless I deploy in that little bit of puddle there, it's going to be real hard to get into there. The gun towers would be definite issue. Again, we've got to skip. We've got to be real cautious who we're going to take on. And hello there, by the way, I just noticed we've got 2 people watching. I've just poked my head upwards at the laptops in front and told me we've got 2 people here. I wonder if one of them is my new member. Leza, are you there? Is it Les A Love? I want to make sure I got the pronunciation right, because each time I type that, it's like I've got 3 different ideas how to pronounce your name. This is a Rumble rival. I would love to take this on, but not using the setup. Hello there, Hammerhead. It's a pleasure to see you as always, sir. Cheers, by the way. The Pirate 11, that is, we've got to go for this base because the defences are Pirate 8 to 9s, and there's a, I don't know, Pirate 10 bunkers in there. Bit bizarre. Mystic Mortars are level 1s. Yeah, I knew it was you. I knew. Apart from I didn't notice Hammerhead. There's 3 here now. 5 seconds. Wind direction's coming from northeast to southwest. Okay, we've got to bear that in mind. Grand Pounders quickly as well. We need those, otherwise we're going to mess up this raid real quick. We've got Boomer in there. See, we've got another Boomer fan that reckons that during the storms he's the best man to use. Let's get our few buildings here seen to. That should be enough gunners, I think, for there. We have a low-level cannon now. Another little corner buildings. Now quickly, we need to find... I'm not too concerned about the age requirements. There's a Grand Pounder in there, and a Grand Pounder there. I might be able to actually get that using the Sky Raiders. If I can angle this right, get these Sky Raiders in, trickle them in one by one. They're going to fall straight on top of that Grand Pounder, about to say Sky Raider then. Pop their ability early. They should now, there we go, took out the Grand Pounder, done their job fantastic. We're going to come in from the back way now. Just spread out these brutes. 4 in there, we've got our Greenbeards. We're going to pop his ability early. We're going to get our 10 Scallywags in there. Pop their ability early. There we go, Witch Doctor's in now. So I'm not a fan of using Greenbeard's ability. Just spam these troops here, by the way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of using Greenbeard's ability that early. But because there weren't that many defences firing him, he got down some damage for me. And now I won't use his ability again, because he's done what he needs to do. Now it's time for him to get in there and use his basic attacks, because he can do so much more damage. Greetings, Peter. Pete. Either one, you said, right? Nice to see you here again. Let's use the Witch Doctor's ability. So we got, what was that? 2 Skellywags out of that. Not too bad. We've still got, by the way, 10 gunners if we need them. Where are our brutes? Brutes, where are you? You're hiding somewhere. I can't even see him, yet we've got a brute left. Oh, we've got 1. Well, that's alright then. The mortar, if we try and pick that there. Now that I lied, we're going to use his ability. I want to try and get to that mortar because it's going to pound my gunners. And I've got a big cluster coming in right there. Is it going to nail it? Not quite, unfortunately. We should be okay. We've got the Witch Doctor's ability there as well, if we do need to use it. 1 minute left on the clock. I think all the buildings at the top, or should say now to my west, should be taken out. Let's quickly zoom out and have a quick look. Perfect, no other buildings. 3 stars here becomes on this no massive bomb cluster that's going to absolutely annihilate my gunners. Just pop the ability because I love... Oh, there we go. Greenbeard's stunned. In goes the gunners. Pop my ability there. Pop all the abilities quickly. There we go, there's a 3 star. Always good to get a 3 star win under your belt on the first raid. I'm going to be doing a really long live stream today, so I am probably going to need to take a couple of breaks. I have probably a good 3 to 3.5 hours in me, potentially. That's going to be tiring, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people joining and leaving as they've got things to do. But I'll be here, 718 plunder points. Loving it. I'm pretty sure you're getting more plunder points because of the storm as well. I don't normally get to see this many plunder points, so it's really nice getting these plunder points. And I need to try and finish within the top 50, I think it's 51 to 100 in the monthly leaderboard for me to retain the prize that I want to get. If I can get above that, which is unlikely, then that would be even better. 274,000 grog cost this army. I think it's 33 minutes as well. Let's check. Not bad, just shy of 34 minutes. And considering we're using no jugs, we're using 10 Skellywags and 4 brutes as our tanks. Then, of course, you've got Greenbeard as well. He's an absolute monster, and that's why I love using him with Boogoo or a form of Boogoo, because 1, his damage is perfect, and also he's real tanky as well. And then you've got these 4 brutes, which they can use their ability if needed. Again, I'm not a big fan of using their ability too early and too often. Sometimes I don't even use it at all during a raid. It's only when I think that it's beneficial. Really, I could be doing with maybe a priestess in the setup. But if you're just using bucks and gunners, make sure you get your Witch Doctor for sure. Maybe 2 and at least a priestess. And sometimes even take 1 brute. So you've got a brute that you can throw in the back way, which you can use his ability, get the mortars distracted onto him, and then you've got your priestess you can either chuck in with your main bulk of army, or again use like the brute and chuck her in around the back, then pop her ability and use her that way. Sometimes the 2 together are pretty damn good as well. Hello there, R-Star. Right, you got to get some rating. I don't blame you. Make sure you get your rating before having to watch, or if you're on 2 different devices, then try and multitask if you can. Cannon Crusher by 20%, that is quite a bit, especially if I can get them Sky Raiders in there, take out what I need to take out, and then they run to them maxed out cannons. That's really going to help. Benefit if you can get them onto gun towers as well, because gun towers are going to be a pain for my 30 gunners. 658 PP, wow, that's a lot of walls, a lot of mixture of different levels. What's interesting is to see the different pirates that I never use. Guess I'm just used certain. Yeah, that's the same thing as I used to be, but having to do this channel, and I don't want to bore people to death, so I try to mix up my army compositions. Otherwise people go, oh, it's Sib again, he uses bucks and gunners, and that's it, it's getting a bit boring. I'm going to push next because I ain't even had a chance to look at that base. This base is looking a lot more promising. For a start, I see 2 level 1 ground pounders. Why? When you're sitting on maxed out mortars and cannons, and again I'm seeing low level gun towers. Don't get that neither. We've got Qingxi on defence here. I think we'll just be out of range of the gun tower, but I think it's just going to maybe be, if I can get the gunner right on that last spike here, might be able to get that legendary fault down and being out of range of the ship. We'll try it. Can we drop it in now? Look at that, perfect. Sib knows his stuff, knows the range of the defences just about. Could have gone wrong. I don't want a chance to put another one in there because, I don't know, probably a mortar end up hitting me or something. I really don't want that, so leave them going to work there. Let's get our corners done because we don't want to get caught out there. Problem with the storm in these events is it's a lot of swimming involved, so take that into account when you're taking these bases on, because that will really minimise the amount of time that you have. And also the Sky Raiders, I need to clean the buildings out, which I've really not done quick enough. If I can somehow, watch out for the rocky outcrops too. Can we just nail it there, get right next to that gold mine, because that will drop right. That's it, that's where exactly I want it. They're going to drop down, spam them quickly, pop their ability, now go to the ground pound without being stunned. Go, 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 take it out, perfect. So they've done their job, done exactly what I needed them to. We're going to get Greenbeard in here. Why? Because I want him to trigger the shark trap. Don't want my brutes in now. I'm going to try and get some gunners, take out that cannon. That's it, perfect. Let's get our brutes in now. I'm going to try and get our bombers in here. Get a witch doctor in, get our skellies in. Also don't want my witch doctors to die. Pop our ability, skellywags in there too. Try and message retracted. I didn't even see that. If you can, I've got to try and read from two different screens. It's very hard work, so just bear with me, especially when raiding. So, hello there, Carlos. How are you, sir? I hope you're good today. Let's try and take out some of these cannons. Drop all those in one spot. We take out 2 cannons. Oh, that's going to hurt. Keep going. Yes, 2 cannons are down. Perfect. Keep an eye on the raid sib, because things could go wrong. 1 minute 12 seconds. Do I have enough time? I'm not feeling like we've got enough time to get running around the buildings. Drop in a gunner there. We're missing anything else? We've got still 7 gunners left from our ship. We should be okay, I would think. Really need that witch doctor to get over to them skellywags, because that's going to help us a ton as well. Pop the ability. There we go. A couple of skellies in there. Not a lot. Not as much as I wanted. 40 odd seconds. I still think that time is not really on our side. Let's drop a couple more in there because they left puddles for us. Can we clean out this gold mine too? This is really going to help. This is going to be a tight one, real tight. We can't get through these walls quick enough. That missing mortar is going to be a pain in the backside too. If that stuns my gunners, perfect. Got that down, mortars down. Got 2 bunkers, 20 odd seconds to go. Let's pop his ability. Go. Go. Get some damage down, because I think my gunners have got enough in the tank to get through the walls. There we go. Come on now. That's it. Some damage going down as well. 1 gunner shooting. We're good enough. Come on. 100%. Perfect. I hate using guild ship troops. Everyone knows that. I try and raid without using them. I try and rely on my own ability. But sometimes, especially in these storms, as I said, that there's so much puddles for you to go across and swimming takes forever. Then try and use your guild ship troops then, and try and use them sparingly, because I don't want to be constantly hammering request troops. It's not fair on my guild members that they're going to have to keep funding my troops, and I said that in chat earlier today. You know, I don't want to keep funding as well, because I want to do the event just as much as everyone else. Now, have I missed any chat? Let me scroll down here for a second. Okay, we've got, are we allowed to attack for the fun trap event? Because I've seen we have no token. No, that's it's a solo event, Carlos, so you've got to do your own attacking. We are in a rumble, and we are first by a mile. We're probably going to have to go back to base of love streaking. I can't remember what is. Let's just finish the army. Push fight. So that was a cannon crusher. Oh man, now we've got the Sky Raiders too. We're going to have to be real careful in the next battle that we choose, because I don't want to throw away these streaks so easily. I'll probably go after this 1 cannon one's gone, because it's 20% done to them. And then you've got the Sky Raiders as well, toughness by 10%. But then again, if it's damage 10%, no, we'll come out of that. I've changed my mind. I want to get some troops just in case. Let's have a quick look at the rumble. And this is, people's probably going to be going bananas. This is one of the easier matchups. And to be honest with you, I don't agree with easy rumble matchups. I think that if you push the rumble button, you should be prepared to face guilds of your own size and a little bit bigger. So what I mean is, I don't think it's fair that my guild takes on these other guilds, because we are so much more powerful than them. I'm not saying we're the best in the world, because we totally are not. But then if we come against like the ones that beat us before, Red Flag Fleet, then it's unfair on us. It needs to be an even matchup, in my opinion, or as close to even as you can get. I don't mind waiting longer times for that, but I don't think it should be like a whitewash. I think it's quite unfair, my opinion. I know it's changed quite a bit, Rumbles, through time. Take a little look here. So 8,174 is me. That Trucker, surprisingly, second. Lesser Love or Less Love? I need to know. How do I pronounce it? And by the way, new member, you came over with Captain Ron and Busted Bucket, right? But obviously delayed because they joined, I think, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Colv, very good raider there. Busted Bucket, just mentioned him. Gus, who's a subscriber here. Pistol Pete as well, fantastic. Points a little bit lower than normal, but he has been streaking before the Rumble, so his PR's too low. And here you can see the list of people now starting to rumble. We have, or had, about 48 members. Let's just see how many have contributed, or at least tried to. So 42 out of 48. To go on streets because I'm watching your stream on my TV, so you can check on Plunder for info you want to know. Alright, yeah, sweet, but I still want to show other people that's not in the guild some of our stuff as well. Where are we now? Let's have a look at tokens. So we're at 3,030 tokens shy of the useful casket. And by the way, I want to go over this. Real call of Madoki to reduce the tokens by a third. Normally it's 45,000 tokens to get to the Dapper chest. Yes, there's no BP or EP rewards, but what people are forgetting is that you can get those from Marauder chests, you can get them from Corsair's chests, you've got the Bandits, you've got Freebooters, there's 3 of those. I can never say it round the other way, I'm going to have to say it that way from now on. 3 Freebooters chests, there we go, he nailed it, Sib nailed it. 3 Bandits as well. And 6 useful caskets. You get so much good materials coming from those. I think that Madoka's been super cool and nice about this. I think that they've been really fair to all level of players. A lot of, I'd say, Pirate 11s, Hammerhead, if you're still here, you probably agree with me. You would have liked to seen a definite BP sitting in there, because chests are very unpredictable. You could go and get, like, I don't know, 1400 BP, for instance, from one chest. But then you could go ahead and get none from about 3 chests. So I can see there's going to be a bit of conflict about BP or lack thereof in the event. Me personally, I'm all about equality, and I think that having 30,000 tokens is fair for everyone. Or what they should do then, if people are complaining, then change the prizes and change the token value. So if you're a Pirate Hall 7, 8, 30,000's cool. If you're a Pirate Hall 10 and 11, then put it at 45,000 tokens. If people want to complain, there's different ways they can do it. Does anyone want to see a different form of troops, or are they happy with what I just raided with a minute ago? And don't forget, Sib needs to request troops as well. So let's put in a nice custom message. We can tap this quick enough. Leather love, right? Is that pronounced right now? I didn't know if it's like less love or lesser love. That's it, lesser love, right? I must be right. It's one of them ones, like people say Sabetta. How do you pronounce that, or various other names? It always gets me out. I'm so intrigued how people come up with their names as well. I love it, I really do. Right, let's request troops. Anything is good. Yes, we've got no Fat Thumb Syndrome now. Got it perfectly. Yes, but the problem is with Madoki, it is a business at the end of the day, and they did 2-3 events ago give us 500 gems. So, I mean, the potential, again, you can get it in Marauder's chest, Bandit's chest, for Rebooters, and Corsairs, apart from, of course, use caskets. Thanks for the BJ's turns, it's only materials only. But again, it's a small chance of getting gems. I know what you're saying, that 500 gems is like guaranteed. And any of those free-to-play players, they can still spend gems. Say, spend 300, get 500 back, so they can get like a 200 gem profit, or 500 gems if they're lucky enough, and can thank you very much. Let's type in here. Thank you. Oh, no one's donated to poor Muggy. Let's donate. There we go. Let's gem those. Let's get into battle again. Greenbeard's in there. All troops are there. I have to make sure, because the amount of times I go into a battle without remembering my troops is frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. 599 points. Oh, that's it. The storm's finished now. Damn it, where's the puddle bases? I want the puddle bases. Make it so easy on me. But remember now that the walls are back to normal and the damage done from defences are reduced. And there's no legendary pirate here. Can we really take this base on? Yes, because that Grand Panda there is exposed. There's a cannon there. And that house is going to prevent me slightly. But I'm feeling confident we can take this base on with the composition. I'm not a big chicken all the time, I promise you. Right, let's get a couple of gunners there. Space him out a little bit. If we can get that outhouse, keep that cannon distracted for long enough. I want him facing this way, so I can then, ouch that hurts, take out that Grand Panda. I don't mind wasting 4 or 5 gunners as long as we get the job done. And a cannon taken out too. That is a big bonus for me. Grog Distillery in the corner there, Sib. And one now. Take down the legendary fort with no legendary pirate, don't really matter. We can now come in this back route. We can even maybe sneak in from a direction, try and take out that mortar. So get our Sky Raiders in. How are they going? Perfect, they're going to drop down in a sec. Mortar's gone. Let's start stirring up some trouble. Now the mortar's gone. Don't tell lies, Sib. There we go, pop their ability. Let them go in there, do some damage for me. If we can take out the gun tower, I'd be amazed. Obviously not. Let's get our brutes in. Let's just spread those out really wide now. The rest of the gunners now. Keep a few back as always. Greenbeards. There we go. I don't think we're going to use this ability. Let's pop the Witch Doctor in now. Get our bombers in. I think let's just spread those skellies out a little bit. Pop the gunner's ability now. Stay on target. Second Grand Panda is down. Damage coming over from the right side. Got cannons focusing on some of my gunners. Pop the Skellywags ability now. Perfect. Don't want to use a Brute's ability because I think the mortar will target there. If we can try and get him to target the Brute at the back, that would really help. So wait for a second. Now pop it. Mortar's now focused there. Skellywags are going to town on mortar. Perfect. Now the rest of the guns can push forwards. Decided to put an E in my name because of the way Lisa sounds. Oh, okay. So it is Lisa, love. My apologies. Now I know. And it's going to really help me out as well because it was really doing my brains into how to pronounce it. It's not like you can type it. Well, type it how it sounds. Cannon is about to go down now. 10% left. We've still got 4 guns left and not used their guild ship troops. Who just died there? The Witch Doctor. Ah, you terrible Witch Doctor. Wait for those brutes. Come on, brutes. You can move a little quicker than that. There we go. And we saved some grog there. Perfect. 4 gunners remaining. That is a bit of a whitewash. Never mind. 599 tokens there. So the tokens are, if you're unaware, probably are, tokens are based on your plunder points, especially in this event alone. The Thunderstruck event, plunder time slightly different. I don't want to go over that because that's a different event. Let's jump into another battle. Is everyone still cool with the troops that I'm using, or do you want to see something different or a different legendary pirate? I just want to make sure I'm reading right here. I remember only the first Sir Henry Guild event had 500 and 1,000 gems as rewards. See, I don't remember that. How long ago was that? Hello to anyone else that's watching as well. I'm guessing everyone's cool with the setup of troops. I think it's different anyway. It's not my typical bucks and gunners. We've got a brute in there, or should I say brutes. And we've got some skellywags as well, which I think is complementing each other really well at the moment. Because if you can get that resurrection on the skellywags, then you've got them powerful skellywags again. Then again, equally, just like the little skellies, or should I say the skeletons. Let's jump into this. Let's see what buff we're going to get. Gun towers. 50%? Man, that is crazy. We definitely... Yes, that one is definitely a good one. Don't mean we can go and take this base on though. We're just going to hit next. Also, Hamed and Lisa. Got that right. I almost pronounced it wrong then. Do you pick on weaker bases? So you're both Pirate or 11s. Do you pick on, like me, I'm picking on weaker Pirate or 10s and 11s? Do you go, I've got a big army here, someone's definitely going to get their base beaten 3-star? Not this base though. Pirate All 9 is a no for me. And what points do you see for a Pirate All 10 as a Pirate All 11 as well? That really interests me, because for me, Pirate All 9s are too low, 400 odd, depending on Pirate rank again. It's just too low for me. Everyone's gone quiet, my stream's gone crazy, one or two. Low video quality, alright, that's not so good. Still 5 people here, no one's typed that the stream's gone bad. That's a unusual base design. Decent ground panel. There's no way, because the way the troops are going to go, they're going to come through these flame gates. There's a shark trap there, so that's real clever. No way, not happening. 599. Again, this is like, where is that second ground panel? I see one there now. Where's the wind direction? Wind direction, I could potentially get to that ground panel. It's going to be real hard to get to. It's just too much of a headache. You've got a cluster of gun towers, they're not that high. The mortars will be the big issue, as always. Shark trap in there too. Do I ever, when I see him on 1 stamina and I want him to be recovered, then yes. I have tried Boomer. He is not the best. He's worse than a bomber, because at some point the bombers do go for the walls. Boomer just seems to want to go for any outside building that's a mile away, that you wouldn't even think you'd need to clear for him to go inside and want to target a wall. No. For the the Thunderstruck event with the storms, defense, not even in the storms, I'm a firm believer of Boomer, but attack is no way. I think I was using him on attack when I first got Boomer. That was Pirate All 4, and it was like, oh man, it's amazing, but he does no damage. Even when you didn't need to to attack walls, I still didn't really like using him. I used him more of a tank than a damage dealer, but I think there's too many other better tanks out there to use than Boomer. Why do you use Boomer? I'll be interested to see some replays. 511. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? I don't know. I didn't even look. Too busy talking. That's when they have Rumble Rivals. Hell no, his base is too strong. Who else we got here? So we got Hammerhead here. We got Lisa here. Carla's still here, and Peter's still here, I think. And I think R-Star was here. Maybe still is. Oh man, this base again. This cost me gold here to push next. That's another thing I despise. I think you should get like a reimbursement. If you keep pushing next and see like the same base 3 times, it's time for a reimbursement. I know there's not a massive community play in this game. Okay, this just looks like a crazy design. It's a big cross. It's like something from Clash of Clans. I don't have the pirates, decent gun towers to really go apart and strip the space. I don't know, I'd like to attack that outside the event with a decent army, to see how that worked. Maybe it works, I don't know. Maybe someone else has attacked it. 653, I've seen a lot of them bases, yeah, this one too. The problem is once people start to see that these bases work, then everyone is on them. I like being different. I could go ahead and make myself a corner base, but then I'm the same as everyone else. I want to be different, even if that means getting beaten to a pulp. I'll keep making base designs until I find one that works for me. I made a brilliant Pirate All 4, 5 and 6. Pirate All 7, I tweaked that. Pirate All 8 again was like an adaptation of Pirate All 7. Pirate All 8 was defend against Pirate All 9s, Pirate All 10s. Sometimes 10s would trash it if they knew what they was doing, but defended really, really well. And I'm pretty sure one of those is on YouTube. One of them is not the Pirate All 8 one, which I need to do. I seem to be pushing next forever here. 335. Man, that's nothing. 511. It's a Pirate All 9. We've got Boomer on defence. We've got another Boomer fan now. Probably someone been watching the channel. Damn, why do I keep giving all my good tips away? Everyone's using Boomer now. Who's been spreading the word? The ground pounders are in a fantastic location. I've not really got enough tanks to protect my gunners if things go wrong. So yes, Sib is scared of a Pirate All 9. Nothing wrong with that. I just said that I was beating, well not beating, but I was defending against Pirate All 9s and 10s of Pirate All 8. It's the same guy. Oh, this one is a no. Maybe we're too high in PR. We need to drop down a little bit, which means our plunder points are going to go down. It's not really an issue. I did like seeing the extra points from the storm though. That was nice. Everyone's gone quiet. Everyone's still here. Everyone's still awake. That's the important thing. Master GTA. Nope. I will have to start trying better armies. Okay, Grand Panda 1 now. Where is the other little Grand Panda? It's hiding. Okay, it's hiding at the back there. Which means you'd have to come in from the shipway. There is a maxed out cannons. Almost maxed out gun towers. Mortars not done. Gun towers are looking pretty damn good. The bunkers as well. Yeah, not feeling that. Greenbeard on defense. So that would be, I think, mortars. I think get extra attack and HP as well. That'd be a real pain. I think we're going to need to drop. Oh man, I want to drop on that one. Definitely not against a rumble opponent. 15 PR drop there, perfect. So I often do this when streaking. Always drop down, or you can use the map. That's a shame about the gun tower one. Anyone else here? Everyone gone quiet on me? Everyone too busy attacking in the event? I can see your message sort of, Lisa, on the line app, but I don't want to take my eyes away from this screen because I can't multitask. I end up reading yours and go completely silent. 10 PR, let's just drop on that one. I can't wait to get to them walls. And, by the way, Hammerhead, if you're still here and listening, I gemmed earlier today the bombers, 180% damage. What was it called? The wall breaker. Yeah, that's the name of it. So I'd done that earlier, and I did notice they was really getting through. They wasn't maxed out walls I was hitting, but they was getting through those walls a lot better. 18 PR drop, perfect. It's like quite a new Particle 11 now. Yeah, I think it costs 166 gems, I want to say. But I was on like 8 million grog or something. I was like, yeah, we're finishing that. Some extra damage going as well. Jack Sparrow, probably going to come back to haunt me attacking this base. We want to go down to, I'd say, 300 PR, thereabouts. Then we should start to see slightly easier bases. Problem is, everyone is on and attacking these bases. You know what? I'm so confident that this person will not 3-star me. You watch me get 3-starred now. Another Boomer fan. Oh no, it's not. It's Jean de Berry. You can't use Jean de Berry there. Yes, I could do. And I did donate to Lisa earlier. She asked for Sky Raiders, and with the ability, I gave her. They're not maxed or nothing, but at least they've got the ability. I'm going to drop because it's a 22 PR drop. So this is going against what I preach. Don't drop PR on a Rumble rival, but where I'm 2 particles above, I'm confident that he won't be able to beat me. Although it's not a maxed out particle 10, the walls are pretty good, defense is between 9 and 10, so it should be enough to keep him out. And looking at his, I was about to say Tavern, his academy is a level 6, I think. So that means his troops are not up to scratch for a particle 8 as well. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. 8. Man, we need one more good drop. Not a 5. 7's not quite enough. 409 PP. Oh, we found another one. Again, let's have a look for the... So that one's like a level 7. But I still think it'll be fine. And who knows? We're in such a big lead, it'll be okay to give them some points. It's fine. Sib's feeling generous today. Now we can try and find some easier particle 10s and 11s to help us on our way. Fingers crossed. 532 plunder points. Both Grand Pandas at the back there. We're going to need to get this right if we're going to take this on. Does people want me to stop being chicken and take this base on? HWR there though, that's a problem. And probably one the other side, I'm guessing. Where is the wave coming from? So that is coming from the back route. If I can take that legendary fort out, we've got perfect deployment to get to that first Grand Panda here. Which only leaves me... Yes, no we're not. Oh, everyone can see my rumble time as well. Everyone's going to be looking for Sib's guild. No. No, we're not doing back-to-back rumbles. We're taking a couple of days off and then coming back. You don't believe me, do you? Don't be looking for us. I know you're visiting Skullduggery, by the way. Yes, I was stalking you earlier. Yes, I saw you. Actually, I typed in Skullduggery because one of my members had joined there. I don't know how briefly, but I looked in there, I saw you in there. I thought, ah, that's where he is. Okay. Yeah, so taking on Caesar, his buff is going to be a real pain if we don't take it out. And the ship as well is going to hopefully get taken out soon. Maybe I should have popped the ability. Should have done that ages ago. Let's drop another gunner in there. Let's start thinking about getting our squares in again. Just deploy one at a time. We want to really get that ground pounder taken care of. 3 should get the job done. Perfect. They're done with it. I'm not going to use their ability. People's thinking, why? What's going on, Sib? I want to try and use the last 5 to get that ground pounder. I can get that ground pounder done. Oh man, I'm going to be happy. Drop behind that wall. Take care of that ground pounder. Go on. Yes, my son. In you go. There we go. So we've got 2 stuck through walls. We don't care. Done what we need to do. We can come in from another direction. Don't have to really worry. We're going to have to be quick though because time is not on our side again. Really going to have to rush this one. I don't know how badly it's going to go. Let's get Greenbeard here. Let's get our Witch Doctor in early. Get Scallywags. Scallywags in this point here as well. A couple more. Oh, let's just get all the gunners because we've got our guild ship troop. Let's get our bombers in there. Bit delayed as well. Witch Doctor's in there. Everything's deployed now. Keep an eye on our brutes because we may need their ability to come into play. We've got a big cluster of gunners here on the right. I really don't want them to be hit by mortars. So again, if we can get Greenbeard and where's that brute going? Go on. Oh, he's dead. I really don't want my gunners to be nailed by these mortars. It's going to spell bad news for us. That brute there, it seems a little secluded. There we go. Let's pop his ability now. Oh, wow. Why are you not doing the bring it on? You carry on walking. You're not the one I wanted. 40 odd seconds. I think maybe Greenbeard will need him just to take out that cannon at the back there. If we do, that is raid over for him. Perfect. Got a couple of collectors on the right side. Got one only gunner going there. But it's taking out legendary fault makes a difference. Well, yes, it does. The buffs that the legendary pirate has defending, if you take out the legendary fault, the buffs go. Not everyone knows it. Some people do, some people don't. And that's why I try and repeat myself when doing YouTube. So just in case I haven't mentioned it, or if they've not watched a video, I keep bringing things up and someone learns something. 532 plunder points. Perfect. We are on a winning streak, and we didn't need to use guild ship troops, which means we are in business. Yes, I taught Amhead something. Again, this is like strike 2. No, but it's true. I set this channel up thinking that I wouldn't teach anyone that was Pirate 11. And you're welcome. You'll notice that the walls flicker. So say you've got Boomer and he's got a buff on walls, or Sadie, one of those two. Or Caesar's got something, or Matt McCracken on storages. Point is, you'll see storages or walls, wherever it be, will flicker. As soon as you destroy the legendary fault, the buff on the walls, whatever it is, the 20% that the buff gives, is gone. The same when you take a legendary pirate on attack, you don't have to deploy them if they've got their outfit. Say, I don't know, I can't even think of one off the top of my head. Say Jean de Berry's got bucks as her thing. You don't have to deploy Jean de Berry for a buff to work with them bucks. It's just taken along for the ride, so to speak. As long as you've got her with you, without even deploying her, the buff works for the bucks. So I hope maybe that's another thing you didn't know. Or anyone else, for that matter. 252,000 grog. Down now to 31 minute build, which is knocked off about 3 minutes, thereabouts, 2.5, something like that. Everyone's still okay with this composition? If not, I'll go change it for something else. I have the Sky Raiders there, well, 8 of them. Obviously now the storm's not here, they're not as effective because they've got a buff during the storm. Anyone? 6 people. Come on, someone's got to have a suggestion. Do we carry on with the current composition, or do we go for something entirely new? Okay, no problem. That's why you was asking. You wanted to come along for a ramble, didn't you? You have to Slack chat me. I want to try. I want to try and keep that stuff personal if I can, but doing YouTube and making it hard because it's got a big massive timer at the top of the screen. Yeah, we're staying in this menu. No one can get to sit, but they've already seen it. They're probably timing it on their watches. Okay, decent ground pounders, decent bunkers. Decent mystic mortars. I can't remember exactly the change in appearance, but like this one I think is a level 2 because the little skulls around it. This one is a big beast, and look at the size of the skulls on that. I don't know if he's got his third one. Where is his third one? Not that we're going to attack this base, not quick enough. Tap next. See if I can find a level 1 mystic mortar. That's a level 3. Come on. No, it's all level 3s. That's a shame. It's the same guy, I assume. I've already seen him. 653, Captain Lacey. Exposed or semi-exposed ground pounder there. Wind direction is not in favour. It's sort of coming from that direction now, which means the ground pounder will be a bit more problematic to get to. That is going to be a real issue for us. A lot of people doing this at Legendary Fort, they've got the wooden plank facing outwards, so your troops will walk all the way down the wooden plank to the concrete, I'm going to call it, or cobbles. And that's a real pain. You can set a ground pounder onto that. Man, you're going to annihilate them. They try and go for the Legendary Fort. It is real clever base designs out there. We really need to find a low-level Mystic Mortar, just so you guys, I don't care if we miss a decent base. There you go. Ask and ye shall have. So you can tell the difference. You can see by these prongs, I guess we can call them, just the general layout of the Mystic Mortar. Is there another one he's got to compare with? No, it's the same level. And he's only got 2, because I don't know, he should have 3 as a Pirate All 9. All the same, all based at level 1 Mystic Mortars. You don't get too much more from a level 2 to 3. It's like a 0.3 second additional stun. So if you don't want to max them out, fine, but definitely do the next upgrade, which is it 2.5, 4k BP, somewhere around there, to get from level 1 to 2, but I think it's like double the stun time from I don't know, 2.5 seconds to 5 seconds. I think that's wrong, but I know it's double the value, so well worth getting your Mystic Mortars to level 2, and especially the Mystic Mines. They are so damn annoying. You're stuck there for 12 seconds. And it's always when you want to try and get the last couple of buildings and you miss out 100% all because of it. 1 ground pounder, 2 ground pounder there. We're going to have to raid from the back. Again, he's got Boomer in there. We've got this island stuff going on. We've got a bit of a hard battle. We're 2 Mystic Mortars. 2 mortars in the middle, which is really well protected. A clever base design, to be honest with you, and that's why I pushed next. This one, hello there. I'm feeling a bit more confident because the low level walls as well, 6 and 7s. Ground pounder, one there, slightly not symmetrical. We need to try and figure a way. Yes, we can get that ground pounder if we take out all these buildings, which, well, the guild hall, maybe we could come to the right a little bit, but I don't want to chance it, so I'd rather take that out. Legendary pirate, no one there, perfect. We'll take this base on. Let's get a few gunners in. Try and avoid any incoming fire. Should be just out of range here. Let's pop their ability. So long as we get that ground pounder taken out by, say, 2 minutes. Don't worry about the blacksmith. Take the guild hall out. That's it. Yeah, as long as we get this roughly done about 2 minutes, that'll give me more than enough time to freestyle the base. It's when you go a little bit too slow that it becomes a bit of an issue, and you've got to rush everything and just hope. There's no outline buildings, just want to make sure. This guild hall's about to pop in a second. Let's start getting our first Sky Raider in. Again, I don't want to use all my Sky Raiders if I can help it. If I can retain on to 2 of them, if I can hold on to these 6 now, I might be able to use them as a distraction. Wow, so great, I'm glad that that works for you, because I know you said you was doing a new base design. which goes to, I'd be interested in the replay for that as well, see, you know, what troops they used and so on. Let's just go for it. Let's get our troops in here. Go on, Greenbeards. Let's get a Scallywags. We want to try and keep these all clustered together because of the Witch Doctor. I don't want him distracted. If he goes veering off, come on, push forward a bit quicker. We'll get annihilated here, Witch Doctor. Yeah, so if he goes veering off, it is big problems, and it ruined my raid. So let's get them a few Skellies there. Not Scallywags, just skeletons. Now we need to keep an eye. I need these brutes. I need these brutes to start taking some of this fire because it's starting to hurt a little bit. Get one gunner in there. That should be enough. Now I want to be clever. I'm going to stagger out my Sky Raiders because now that's probably a bit too wide, but never mind. So let's pop the ability now. So if I spread them out, sure they can't do as much collective damage as one another, but it gives the defences something to think about. Let's pop the brutes ability. There we go. Never mind. Too late. But we should have 50 odd seconds here. We should be more than enough to take out the rest of these defences. 1 bunker, 2 bunker left, and a ship. There is nothing else to hit us with. As I say, we should be able to take this out pretty quick. And there's some bombers left. Don't tell me all the bombers are left. Man, that's cool. Greenbeard's still alive too. 30 odd seconds. It could be close. But I doubt it. We've got Greenbeard going in. We have the bombers going in. We've got Sky Raiders coming in. Why would you do it and not just walk around the long way? Or here in the opening? Make no sense. Let's pop the ability now. Let's use our Bring It On. Let's use all the abilities. And there's our 3-star. So yes, the Sky Raiders. Instead of dropping them all at once, one, you can get really stunned up by Mystic Mortars or Mystic Mines, and that will ruin all 8 Sky Raiders. I've done that a few times before. Hello again, Hammerheads. So yeah, that can really mess you up. So if I deploy just one, first of all, so I'll make sure the direction, I've got the direction down to a T. But sometimes they sort of have a little wobble left and right, and it can just slightly go off course where exactly you want them. So if you're aiming for like a Grand Pounder, you deploy one. If it's in the right spot, you trickle a few more in. And that first one that lands is going to draw the Mystic Mortars fire, and don't forget there's a delay in when they fire, and any mines, bombs, Mystic Mines that's going to delay them from attacking the defences. So that's the way I use Sky Raiders personally. Again, I'm no expert using them, but then at the end there I use what 5-6 Sky Raiders, sort of like in a weird sort of boomerang shape, I guess you can call it, and that allowed me to come in from different angles and attack multiple different targets at once. I didn't quite get them all in at the same time. I think maybe 3-4 had their ability popped, but the other 2 took a little bit longer to get into the base. Don't know why I'm using my hands, you can't see them. 252,000 grog. This army composition seems to be beating the bases that I need to beat in order for us to get the job done. It is a composition I haven't used until today. I actually just thought, right, that's it, I'm not going with bucks and gunners, I'm going to try something a little different, and this is it. Especially with the storm, that 8 Sky Raiders really does help. Need now wall breaker on the bombers, which means we can get through them walls even better now, and that's why I'm only using 4, and I was using 4 before the ability. Maybe if you're not that confident, take 2 gunners away and have another 2 bombers or something like that, but definitely keep the Witch Doctor. I am a fan now of Witch Doctors, never used to be. They're still damn annoying, but beneficial. This is for walls, yeah. But look at that. 25 increased damage to walls, plus the 180% we got earlier. I feel like it's dynamite. I am not going for level 17 walls though. Definitely not that brave. Not with 4 brutes anyway. Oh, it's this guy again? Really? Ah, can't someone take him out for me? How would we go about this base? There's a silo in the way there. There's a voodoo hut. There's the guild ship. Trying to think about how we get them Sky Raiders in there. Problem is the gold mines in there will just knock the Sky Raiders down. There's no Mystic Mortar there, but still, I don't want to risk it. And that's a Pirate Wall 9. So Sib does get scared of the lower Pirate Wall levels if they're really clever. And of course, if I had my Juggernauts and everything, I wouldn't be. I'd probably just go face on. Aha! Level 1 Grand Pounders. And the wind direction's coming in that way. Not really going to be effective for the ground pounders. A couple of gunners there. Yes, the bunker's going to be a bit of an issue. We'll just use, I don't know, 3-4 gunners to take that ground pounder out. No defending legendary pirate. If we can take the guild ship out again, the mortar's going to be in range. Where do we get our Sky Raiders in from? I've got no idea. Let's just take out this ground pounder and just throw in the Sky Raiders, I guess. No tactics here, people. We're just winging it. There we go. Ground pounder's gone. Can we do this from a range, I wonder? Let's just take out this guild ship anyway. Let's get our gunners here. Space one out there. One at the back there. Just out range of the cannon. Anything else exposed? Yes, so we've got the legendary fort. Although, as I said, there's no buff there. Doesn't really matter. Come on now. I need to get this guild ship taken care of. Oh, that hurt. Come on. It's got no HP, this guild ship. There we go. Now we can try and get our Sky Raiders in. Like so. Just want to trickle them out. If I can take care of that mortar. Like so. That's really going to help. Then take care of that cannon. All troops have landed. There we go. Pop the ability. And that's looking pretty good. Let's try and figure out another way. Maybe we're just coming from this direction now. Again, spread our troops out. 2 minutes, got plenty of time. No need to worry, folks. Let's use the Brute's ability, if I can. There we go, 'cause I want the cannon to stop firing my poor little bombers. Now let's spread up our gunners. Keep one back. I don't really want to use Greenbeard, but I don't want to lose and look stupid. So, it's coming from, say, this angle. Use his ability. Gun tower up there is going to get taken out. Cannon's going to take some damage, and so is the other gun tower, along with, there you go, a gold mine. Oh, what, really? You can't even take out the gun tower? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's get the gunner in there. So we misjudged the damage of Greenbeard. He is going to go down, but he's attracting fire. Oh, there we go. Pop the Brute's ability. Perfect. So we might keep him alive. Cannon's gone down. Well done there, Sib. Oh, most panic there. And look at those chickens back here flapping around. We've just gotten out of the ship to take care of. So many troops left. Maybe, did I need to use Greenbeard? Let me know in the chat below. Did I need to use Greenbeards? I think he distracted 3 defences. Maybe I didn't need to use him. I don't know. I just felt more confident in using him. 599 tokens. 20 BP. I wonder what prize we're up to. I'll tell you what, we go up to Victory 5. We get a Bayonet's chest. Do we open that one? Maybe. Because we have other chests, but I want to do a mass chest opening. Depending when I finish the event. Depends when. Maybe Saturday. I'll leave it till Saturday on the live stream. And we'll do a live chest opening now. So gun towers, 25%. They're giving me all the good buffs now. Maybe because I was complaining a little earlier on that they was just giving me stuff that I don't have. Oh wow, okay. Pirate White. So I think actually by dropping from, was it near or on 400 PR down to 300 PR, the cycle of bases has got a lot easier. And you've always got to find that sort of target that you feel confident and comfortable in raiding. I generally do 200 to 300, but 300 plus has worked so far. Base is pretty tasty apart from the ground pounders. There's not loads of loot. There's a bit of risk here I'm not feeling exactly confident with. But hell, let's stop feeling confident. Let's go for a little bit of risk. I'm glad to hear you are. And that, again, I love helping everyone, especially now as well by all 11s. It really does feel good to know that I can help all levels of gameplay, and I do. I have all different levels watching. I don't know of anyone that's really low level, unfortunately. That's oh, I've done that too far on the left, Sib. Pay attention. So 4 of my Sky Raiders have gone flying off the map. It is fine. Let's pop their ability now. Scallywags as well. Get in there, guys. That's it. The mortar should go down in a second because of the Sky Raiders. Ground pounders are, wow, hitting my poor Sky Raiders and Brute. We are stuck shooting what gunners. That's the heavy gunners' job. But you don't need to shoot walls. Scallywags are in there. Bombers are still in there. There's so much firepower coming from these gunners right now. Starting to split up into 2 different groups. Bit of a problem. We need that ground pounder, although it's not doing loads and loads of damage. But it's still going to hurt. That's gone down. Finally, that bunker is annihilating my poor greenbeards. We need to get in there. Pop the ability now, Witch Doctor. Stay alive as well. You will help us win. Whoa, where you going, gunners? Let's use the Brute's ability. Perfect. Get some fire going onto him. Try, if we can, get here. Come round the back a little bit. We've still got a kill ship, troops. It's not lost. I'm feeling confident. Greenbeard, because you're almost dead, a little closer. That's it, stop. Now we're just out of range of the defences, and this is helping Greenbeard, 1, get damage down, 2, not die, and it also gives the opportunity for the other troops ahead of him to take the damage instead of Greenbeard, keeping him alive longer. There we go, go on, hit him. Oh man, he's gone down. But yeah, I think that little play there ensured we definitely got the win there. There's just a Mystic Mortar left to defend, and obviously a few buildings. There's nothing else left. So in some cases, using Greenbeard's ability can keep him alive. Like I explained before about bombers using their kaboom, it can slow him down. With Greenbeard's ability, he can't carry on moving forwards. He stays in a spot. So using that ability kept him alive longer, and got down damage as well. And as I said, the other troops that went past him and ahead, they draw the fire off the gun tower and the cannons, and it took a little bit longer for the cannons then to obviously kill the targets in front, then on to Greenbeard. So I do love tactical plays like that. That is parts of the gameplay which I don't think you can openly just talk about. It has to sort of happen in the moment, and then other people go, well actually that could happen to me 1 in 1,000 raids. But in that 1 in 1,000 raids, if that makes me win or get the loot, whatever it be, then it was well worth it. 653 plunder points. We've got a bandit chest coming in now. All our troops, gem them in case we forget. Before I gem these, actually it's too late. I was going to say change the army composition. Never mind. Let's go into our bandits chests. Yes, and then we have a look at the tokens as well. We've got quite a few slots remaining at the bottom there, plus some stuff we can always chuck away. Bandits chest number 1. Let's open this. Let's see what we're going to get from this one. Cursed Paradox. I got Cursed Paradox 5 of those today or something, I think. 250 EP, 200 BP. I'm at the stage of the game now where I have sufficient EP to get the last lighthouse upgrade when I reach Pirate All 11. I don't really need any more EP apart from donating to the perks, which is the Pirate Catcher and the Training Ground. But you know what? I don't care. I'll take EP, and I know that I can sit comfortably and just keep piling my excess EP into those funds, and that helps my other members then be able to grow because they can retain onto their EP. Hope that makes sense. Right, tokens. 6,452. So we're not doing too bad. Got a few prizes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. That's great. I know someone already. 2 hours and 22 minutes, I think. I think it's XXKK from MMTX. I believe that done it in 2 hours and 22 minutes. I probably could have been not far behind him, but then we wouldn't be having this fantastic live stream right now. Does anyone want to see a different legendary pirate, or as I said, a different army composition? Because now's the time to do it before we jump into another 5 streak, let's say. And let's have a quick look at the rumble. No one can see the time. I put my hand over it. No one can see the time when it runs out. 82,000. I want to see that score over 100,000. We're sort of getting to the stage now where we're constantly hitting over 100,000 plunder points. If it was a month and a half ago, we'd have been hitting maybe 40,000. But it just shows how much the guild's growing, and it's fantastic to see, especially as a captain's point of view anyway. Lisa, I see the 5,000 mark. I know your last target was 9,000. What do you generally hit? Because this is your first rumble with us. And there's still, look, people are still, well, there's only, what, 3 of us? Yep, Pistol Pete's on there. 3 of us so far, 4. What's our numbers like now for participation? Let's have a look. 42 out of a possible 48. That's fantastic. I know Paul's on holiday. Carlos, where are you, Carlos? Get on the menu. Pylon, I know he works away from home a lot, so he finds it hard to get online. Sammy is Ankit's girlfriend, so I'm sure he'll be giving her the elbow soon, saying, come on, get on there, get attacking. I am so impressed with that participation. There's nothing worse than having like a third of your members attacking and everyone else just sits there. Real frustrating. We're okay. Do we need to give anyone troops? Oh, someone's joined. Okay. Let's see who's joined. Vital 11. 9,000 attacks. Well, that's impressive. What's the last? Indian Empire, Science Singh, and Yellow Chiefs. Rings a bell. Man, 4,000 troops taken. Are you kidding me? 13,000 donated. Sorry about the pitfalls there. A little surprised, because when you look at my, I don't know actually how long was she playing for. I suppose she the name of Annie. 1,067 days. I know I've played for 234. 2,727 donated, 1,634 received. You look at it like that, man, that's massive. Actually, I didn't even pay attention there to the PR, max PR. 557, it's not even like you're a PR pusher. Okay, so I think they're going to keep an eye on. See, always on the ball. Best say welcome anyone. Who knows, Annie might even be watching the channel. Welcome. I'll have to explain that on YouTube and never mind. Let's get on with the attack. We're talking for England, America, Canada, India, all the rest of the countries. I'll be here all day if I try and list them all. And probably I can't remember them all anyway. Two amazing ground pounders there. I'm not going to go for that. That's quite clever. Who is that? Oh no, it's he who shall not. Yeah, he who shall not be named. Or is that Cornelius? Because I know there's a Cornelius one that looks like. Yeah, a friend we're not even going to mention. And it is, I think. I can't even push it. There's a new outfit that really looks like one another. Black Paws PU. That rings a bell. I can't think who that is. Hammerhead, help me out. Who is this person? Do you know? I know Paws, but I don't know Black Paws PU. Paws has been in various guilds, was in Firewater, I think was in Red Flag Fleet. He's also a subscriber as well. Has visited AOP ages ago. It reminds me I should get back in contact with him in my messenger. 599 plunder points. That is quite a cluster of walls. Where is... Right, that's really confined. And that's long range as well. That one's short range. You can tell by the little... I call them banana skins. But, you know, a flower, whatever you want to explain. The little silver bit around there. Because that's coming over the top of the nozzle. That's a long range. And when it's... The banana skin's back. Or the flowers, I don't know. Lost its petals, whatever. That's when it's short range. I hope that's helped teach some people. I actually done a video about that, how to tell the difference between a short and long range ground pounder. It confused me a bit back then, but obviously seeing it on a more regular basis, like this one again, is on a long range, and that starts from ground pounder level 3 upwards, and that's when you can also tweak short to long range ground pounders. Again, I didn't know that till I was learning. I probably messed this one up. The Sky Raiders can't get in there and help me out. Sid, will you be a master of all troops by the end of patch 10? Your combos brilliant. Oh, dear. Now that's a question and a half. I tell you what, one of the least confident troops, I'm skipping this. One of the least confident troops I am in using. It's funny enough, the Ghastly Gunslingers have not done. I don't know what my profile will say. See you later. Thank you, and I'll catch you later, Lisa. It's probably one of the least troops that I've used. It was Sky Raiders for a point. What else have we got that we don't use? Priestess I've used a fair bit of. I did do a video ages ago, but I think I called it Brew Tress because I was using Priestess Brutes and Ghastly Gunslingers, stripping bases apart, but could only get like a 2-star because there wasn't enough damage to get through the base and annihilate it. So I stripped all the defences, but then all the storage would be sitting there next to the pirate ore. And you look at it thinking, oh man, it's like over 1 million sitting there. But it's something I'd like to go back to. If I can retrace my steps with the brutes and the priestess, deploy the priestess differently to how I did, because I send them all in at once. If I can retain 1 or 2, something like that. Figure out a way to... I'd even try thieves in with that as well to try and get that loot quicker. And then obviously when they take all the loot, then they destroy bases for fun. So there is certain compositions I still need to try figure out there's certain troops I need to still figure out, like the ghastly gunslingers. I can sneak them in sometimes, you know, when you get that like ground pound, sort of, it's like you have to half commit but not commit. If you can get them in close enough, because they attack defences, but if it's deployed too far away they'll go for any building. So if you can figure that out just right, you can start to pick off those semi-exposed ground pounders, even past walls, because they fire over walls. You can use them real tactically there. Maybe if you take 4, I always don't know how to take 10 into battle. I think 10 for now, ghastly gunslingers, is just a little bit too much for my compositions. I've often thought about this sort of ground pounder situation before. They're short range, well that one is. That one's a long range. Go for 1 princess, 1 witch doctor, 1 heavy gunner, 10 bombers, 8 squires, 3 jugs and rest bombers. You just said bombers, don't you mean gunners? Actually, we've got 10 bombers, but let's have another 25 instead. Oh man, that's funny. Short range ground pounder on the left. I have no idea. How are we getting in there? Wind direction that way. No. Oh yes, a defending LP as well. Oh man, are you joking me? Oh, let's just go for it. I'm just going to deploy my rumble troop for PH10. I have to reread that. I've just spread these out. I don't know exactly. They're not really going to help me too much. I just wanted to clear some of those buildings for me. There's no way I could have snuck them in that base there. That's why I've just practically wasted my Sky Raiders, which doesn't leave me feeling overly confident for this raid. It's really not going to go that well, I can assure you. I can just feel it. But we have to take a risk. I can't always pick the easy bases. I have to try it. Build a hut there. Let's pop the Scallywags ability. Come on now, look at that stun from the Mystic Mines. Man, they're a pain. They're only level 2, the max Mystic Mines, but I'd hate for it to be like a level 3. There we go, pop the Brutes ability. That's it, target my Brutes. Lovely, leave my gunners alone. Where is the other mortars there? Another one there. They're not maxed out mortars, which makes me feel a lot more confident. They're maxed for a Pirate Wall 8, which is even better. Oh man, we forgot the bombers. Damn it, Sib. Someone tell me. So forgetful. How can you forget the bombers? Crazy, man. And wow, all the brutes in one location? No, that's not good. That is not good at all. We are looking okay-ish, I want to say. There we go. Ground pounder's gone. Get that gun tower. Perfect. Witch doctor, where you going? Are you going to give me a heart attack? No. Where you going? Oh man. Take the cannon out. There we go. Come on. Where are we going? Let's get our 3 gunners in now. We've still got 10 gunners back. They are just going... That's it. Go on, bombers. You're smart. The rest are dumb. 1 gun tower left. We've got the Mystic mortar left. We've got that ship left. Over a minute to go. Plenty of troops, sort of, for now. Let's think about... There we go. Pop the Brute's ability. Just in range of the gun tower. At least attracted one of the gun turrets onto one of the Brutes. The other one's just a little bit too far behind. Never mind. There we go. Take that shot trap out. Perfect, perfect. Let's pop the Witch Doctor's ability. Oh man, that was shaking like jelly. You juked me out of a skeleton. Use the Scallywags ability. And we lost the Witch Doctor. Oh, well done, Witch Doctor. No idea. No idea what, sorry, Hammerhead. Was that about remind me about the bombers? Or why didn't I deploy the bombers? I totally forgot that they're there. No, everyone says if you've got like a wide variety of troops that you're using, trying to trigger all those... I think it was even you that said that about the triggering all the abilities is a real pain, and you forget like 1 or 2, and then you've got the guild ship troops to worry about their ability being hit as well. 653 plunder points, perfect. This composition, I'll tell you what, Sib is definitely in love with this. This is going to be copyrighted, trademarked, you name it. No one's able to use this composition. I'm kidding, try it. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, don't use this. I've got Scallywags on my Pirate Wall 7 account, and it doesn't have the Marrow Shield to Pirate Wall 8, I think. So I won't go ahead and start using the Skelly. I mean, try them out, but definitely Pirate Wall 8, when you get that Marrow Shield, I think it's called, then they'll start to be even more effective. Then you can start to take mortar fire. There's a 50% damage reduction that they take from all defences. later on in the research, or should say the training within the voodoo hut, they get a stun deflection, which means they're stunned for less time. I think they've got certain perks for like bunker buster. I think that's really like, I think that's Academy level 9, but there's certain perks to them that they really hammer out. I think it's like cannons and gun towers, they really go to town. And they vary from a buck. So if I was you and you'd like the Boogoo side of things, then go with bucks and gunners until you've got that Skadewag ability, because they become really useful then, and even more so when you can resurrect them as their self, but still as a skeleton being resurrected, still decent hit points, especially with the training ground perk as well. I'm going to bring that up before I jump into the next battle. So you get the 100, if it's a training ground level 2, then each of those little skeletons you resurrect also get 100 toughness from that TG perk, as long as it's active, of course. Talking about that, if I got anyone in my guild, is any of the perks up? I think we might have like 3 hours left. The pirate cache, I think, was the only thing that went down a couple hours ago, I think. That's for brutes, isn't it? Yes, increased damage by 5%. Finally, we've had a buff for brutes when we've had brutes. That one's for bucks, the other one was just talking about them, that's probably why, but we don't have them on board. Toughness by 5%. That's really good. I love that, especially when, of course, you're using bucks. I don't think you really see it that often either. No idea why it's showing me this pirate weight. 268 points. Oh man, it's like getting a 2-star and a pirate 9 or a 10, I guess. Probably a 10. Wow, that's quite clever, you know, because the bombers won't initially go for these corner parts. I don't know why they don't like sort of sticky out parts. They like, I don't know, a flat surface, I guess. Which is strange how that AI works, because you think they'd target one wall instead of having to go through 2 layers. But that is quite clever, I like that. And that would take some doing. Imagine like level 17 walls, that's going to take some doing getting through 2 layers. Yeah, that's crazy. Level 2 ground pounder, the other one's at level 3. Again, it's a long range, that one, where of course that's a standard long range, where they call it medium range. 3rd level, like a short, medium and long range, that would be pretty cool, which I don't think there is though. Then again, I don't have max ground pounder, so I wouldn't know. Slobber chops, that's a pretty cool name. Ground pounders again. I hope everyone's learnt from this ground pounder thing, by the way, because I keep harping on about it, how to tell whether they're on short range or medium, but we're quite long range, for argument's sake. 409 PP. Need another pirate set. Man, this is crazy. I hate when people do their bases like this. It's so annoying. It's like not completely anti-freestyled, but it becomes a real pain to get through the whole base. Again, swimming across all that water takes time up, and you've got to really divide your troops. Everything's up for about 4 hours or more. Okay, thank you, Carlos. I'm chickening out of that one. But the training, how did I say that? But the training down looks down to me, but that's, yes, you can't see it. Well, you can, in a fact of, if you actually go in there, in the grog thing at the bottom right, push the money bag icon, you'll see who's donated to it. If you see 4 different people with 25% each, you know it's still going. But if obviously no one's donated to it, or it's got like 2 people at 25%, you know it's down. But the way my troops are performing, you start to learn when the training ground is down, because the troops lose all 100 toughness each, and that really does hit home. Especially the gunners, that's like another 2 mortar hits would finish them off. So when they take like 2-3 hits and they're gone, it's like, yeah, the training ground's down, we need to fund that. It's really serious stuff. When you get that training ground available at pirate weight, get it quite quick, because especially using Boogoo, you are definitely going to notice the difference. And that's why it works so well for me, because of the 100 toughness per buck, per gunner, and so on. Ground pounder here is facing, and it's short range there. Okay, the wind direction, I haven't even spotted the second one coming in that way, so not even be right. Okay, it's a level 2 ground pounder. That means we have to attack from this way, and we've got Save the Goat here. Let's just stockpile a few gunners onto her. Get rid of that shark trap. I always go to quit a bear trap. Am I the only one that goes to quit a bear trap? Because it does. It obviously looks like a bear trap. That's what they are. Okay, let's get a gunner there. Let's get a gunner here. So this is buildings taken down. Maybe if we can just be out of range there. Perfect. We can use our Sky Raiders in a direction. Problem is these gold mines. There we go. Go on, take that gold mine out. Oh man, that cannon's hitting me. Go on, quickly take it out. Don't worry about the cannon. Now we can think about deploy it. There we go. Get them Sky Raiders in. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Get over the wall. Perfect. Go to Tam. Oh man, they've been stunned. One of them has. Let's get a Witch Doctor in. Oh, they've been stunned as well. Just staying my day. Oh man, it's all going wrong. Get in there, Skellies. Spread those gunners out. Keep a few back. Greenbeard in. Pop the Skellywag ability. When them gunners push in a little deeper, don't want to waste. I do it too often, wasting their stay on target. Although it regens pretty quick, you don't want to waste it too early, because when they get in there like now, we use their ability, they're going to do so much more damage than they would have done with about a second left to their ability. The gunners, that is it. Stay together. We have this raid in the bag. Where are you going, Brute? Don't be silly now. We've just got poor little Greenbeard in there. He's about to go. Is it? Yeah? No, it's full green. It was someone else. Witch Doctor, I need you in the middle to get them last few skeletons. Oh, look at this. We've got the dumb now. The gunners want to go back into the base because the AI works. Oh man, oh man. Pop the ability. That's it. Fire there. Quick, get the Skellywags. That's it. Everything's going to plan now. So we managed to divert the mortar's fire onto the brutes because of the ability. This ship is really taking apart. Come on, quick, take that apart, Rivers there. We have enough troops to get this done. Short range, ow, 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 ow. Oh man, them Skellywag's took a beating there. We have enough troops, definitely. We've still got 2 gunners left. Let's get the guild hall there, nothing else left. Make sure we're not making any mistakes. Greenbeard unfortunately did not survive the battle. We have a gunner left in our arsenal. Let's just start popping our abilities. Where's the other one? Oh, it's the outhouse, the silly sib. We're not waiting. There we go. So the 20 odd seconds. Would we have had enough time? I think so. That would have took, what, 8 seconds? I don't know why they're all going around a long route. The quickest route would have been across here. And then upwards. Never mind, there's another 3-star. Another 599 tokens. This is going really well. Has Sib messed up a raid? I don't think I have. Can anyone recall a 2-star? I'm not too sure. 789,000. Man, I've not even been paying attention to how much grog and gold we've got. We've not actually took that much resources. But this is about tokens. This is about rumbling. We don't care about resources. So as we're earning a profit. We need to remember, please remind Sib, we need to rest Greenbeards. Because I'll forget after the stream. Who do we want to see? We have... Do not say Annabelle. We'll save it till there's a puddle base. We're not using... There's no storm. No way we're using Annabelle. We're not using Boomer. There's Cornelius there. Caesar, don't really want to use him. He's like level 10, 11. Jornberry's level 9. We can use Black Bart. We've got a bit of Sadie left. I've been using her on defence. Matt McCracken. We've got Ching Shi. We've got Tinto as well. Anyone? I like Tinto especially when you don't have Jugs in the lineup, because Jugs don't get the benefit of the doubt from Ching Shi or Tinto. I don't know why, they just don't work with buffs. Brutes and anything else, I think, apart from Witch Doctor. I knew you'd say, as soon as I got onto the Tinto train, I knew you'd be on it. I just quickly want to say, I said it before, but again, so in case anyone that's not watched this before or didn't catch a previous episode, when using Tinto's ability, it stays with those troops for the duration that he survives. Now, if you trigger that on another group that he's with, that takes the buff away from the original group and gives it to the new group. So there's pros and cons to using his ability twice, and when he dies, the buff goes as well. And the buff is, they get reduction in damage, but they also have a buff for attack damage as well. I don't know the stats, whether it's like a 10%, 1%, couldn't tell you. Madoki could, but the information's not readily available, to the best of my knowledge. Let's get into an attack. We've got our Tinto in now. Try and get another balanced chest if possible. 31 minutes, that's not too bad. Again, the more streaks that you do, or should say the more victories, the less your army costs, but then also the reduction of time for your troops to be trained. Mortar Massacre, done by 25% damage. Wow, that is a big deal. Not that big of a deal though. There's good resources. I would love to farm that base. And also, I do have some witnesses, probably not watching right now, but Sib got yesterday from a very generous person. The storages wasn't exposed. I had to go through a max Pyro 11, but he got 1.5 million grog, the biggest haul of my Plunder Pints career. I've had 1.3 and halves, but 1.5 is the biggest, and I still left 100 grand behind, so it was a 1.6 million raid. Oh my god, it's this guy again, really? Do I have to take this guy on? This is becoming a bit of a nuisance now. Hello there, by the way. I see my viewers keep going up and down and flittering, but again, I've been going already an hour and 20 minutes, and there's easily another hour and 20 minutes, maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is where I need you, Hammerhead. I need you in the Rumble. I need you to start taking out these ones so I don't keep seeing them on my next button. Come join the next Rumble, man. They're getting them on nerves. I'm going to be able to take on the Pyro 10s. Right, can we take on this one? There is Pyro 8 defences. Well, gun towers and mortars. But again, you've got maxed out, well, not all of them, but you've got maxed out bunkers. You've got maxed out cannons. I don't know what the rush is with cannons. I know they're decent damage dealers, but we'll go ahead. Look at that exposed ground pounder. We've got to take this one on, I think. Take the exposed ground pounder, coming around the back. The wind is in our favour, but the problem is the grog storage is in the way. So it's a legendary fall. Okay, let's go for it. Maybe. No, we're not going to try and buff it. I've never tried buffing the Sky Raiders. Has anyone tried that? Can you imagine somehow buffing the Sky Raiders? Definitely. I don't know, it's going to be hard because it's sort of air and a ground. That'd be interesting if you can buff the Sky Raiders with the Tinto. Never tried. Don't think I would. Let's just go in from the back. I don't really want to buff, or do I really want to buff? No, I don't want to buff the, I do maybe want to buff though. We've got to be careful of that, shark trap. There we go. I could have buffed the bombers as well. Oh, we can. Go on, Sib. There we go. Yes, buff the bombers. They'll get through that wall a bit quicker as well. Let's get a Witch Doctor in. Perfect. Let's keep going. 3 gunners held back. Let's think about, can we get this legendary fort taken care of? I can't use my Sky Raiders until that legendary fort is taken care of. And it is a definite pain. Come on now. Let's really start to take out this legendary fort. It's becoming so problematic. I need the Sky Raiders in. You're not helping me. Go on, that's it, Witch Doctor. You can do it. Resurrect all those skellies. Press forwards, north, as they say. Keep going. Oh, 2 will do. But not Skellywag skeletons. As soon as that goes down, perfect. Now I can get my Sky Raiders in. And that will help me take out the various defences in the back line there. Pop the ability, there we go. Oh, I thought the Mystic Mortar might have survived a bit longer. Let's get our Sky Raiders in now. They've got their buff going, or not their buff, but they've got their ability going, which means the damage they're doing is insane. We have took that base on. I thought that maybe, I don't know why I pushed the ability there. Oh no, there we go, 1 skeleton. But I thought that we'd really struggle against that base, especially not being able to get the Sky Raiders in there till really late. Nonetheless, they still helped. Without the Sky Raiders, maybe I didn't do so well. 3 stars. Sib has got his record going. We're at 1000 PR now. I'm joking. We're definitely not 1000 PR. 599 plunder points, but definitely not 1000 PR. We've just gone from 7 to 3 people. Oh man, I thought we'd done a good raid there. Never mind. 252,000 grog, 31 minutes and 1 second as well. Man, this blinking on my phone is driving me berserk. There we go. It's a line chat app. The composition is still undefeated. This is like Mayweather. A heavyweight champion. Undefeated. This composition, I really didn't think it would work that well, because I hate raiding with like 4 juggernauts, but I'm using 4 brutes instead, and that means an extra 4 slots additional to 4 juggernauts. Yes, we're using 10 other meat shields, which is the scallywags, but that's not a lot more really if you think about it. And then I think it's maybe because the 30 gunners we've got, that's packing quite a punch. And then obviously the Sky Raiders as well, if you get them in there, they do a ton of damage as well. Do people use them differently? Because I've been using them, I wouldn't say waste them, but to get a tactical advantage. I've been using them quite early in the battle to take out a Grand Pounder, and then I've lost an 8 troop capacity. But then if you don't deal with a Grand Pounder, how many troop capacity do you lose in the long run? And maybe the raid. Anyone got an opinion on how they use Sky Raiders? Let me know in the comments below. I don't care if it's a level 1 Sky Raider or a maxed out Sky Raider. Tenacious Gunners, toughness by 10%. That helps. Damage will be better, as I always say. Okay, this base is a little different. This is a really tough base. Maxed out cannons, maxed out bunkers, maxed out Grand Pounders, maxed out Mystic Mortars, maxed out the whole shebang for Pirate Hall 10. We push next. Winter is coming, definitely on your base. Gus Greybeard. That is a no as well. Level 16 walls, level 15 walls. I don't think you really see too many people. There's even level 17s there. Do people like to go up 1 level walls or 2 level walls? Because one of my members hates, Fat Trucker, hates the level 10 look of the walls. So he's gone up, instead of going 9, 10, 10, 11, he's going up 9 to 11 straight away just on 1 brick. So he's doing 1 brick at a time, jumping up 2 levels, just because he hates the look of walls. Is anyone else like that? This base again, the wind direction. Potentially, I mean, you could get to that Grand Pounder at the back, but because it's so compact in there, I don't really have the strength for troops. A priestess in there would have been fantastic. That one's just a no. Be better after 10 battles, keep 3-star on a basis. Alright, thank you, good luck. Ah, so you're in a rumble. Okay, good luck to you. And Skullduggery, by the way, send my regards to them. I wonder if you're still listening but not talking because you've got a raid. I guess I'll find out in all good time. Oh, not this base again, come on. It's becoming annoying now. We've got the legendary fort there with the boomer, so it's got additional wall percentage, like 20 odd percent, 25% roughly. Less than that because it's a level 6, but still it's got like a 20%, let's say, buff on the walls. And then cannons have got additional damage too, like with another 20 odd percent. That's quite frustrating. So we have to hit next. Everyone's gone quiet. Who else do we have here? Do we have Peter here? Do we still have Carlos here? There are 2 others that I would suspect would be here. Or maybe we've got 3 guests and guests are unable to type in the chat window. Man, I'm running out of drink. That's not a good thing. Too much talking. This base is a no. Again, this is how you have to do your rumbles. You have to choose carefully, especially when, say you're a new Pirate Hall level, then you've got to be careful because your troops are not up to scratch. No matter what Pirate Hall level you are, you have to be choosy in who you battle. I guess it's probably the same for Pirate rank pushing as well. You don't want to just take on, like, oh yeah, I'll take this base on, it's the first one that popped up. Because every composition has a weakness, and certain bases have a strength to that composition, and then obviously their weaknesses to certain other compositions. So there's no way a base can defend against every type of troop combo in the game, because they're specialised at trying to target one thing over the other. And I think because so many bases do not get attacked by brutes, I guess if you figured out what brute combo to have going on the attack, like a mass brute combo, I feel that you could probably destroy a lot of bases, because they put in all their buildings inside the base because they know that juggernauts target any building where brutes don't. So people set their bases up to specifically target certain troops, and again, gunners target anything, bombers target anything. So people have set their base up because everyone uses jugs. I guarantee if everyone started using brutes, they would design their bases differently and probably have more segmented bases than the big wide open bases. Which I should really brush up on my brutes and find out a real good system to go with them, like how many gunners or heavy gunners, whatever it be. And I think you could destroy some bases because of what I just spoke about. Ground powder, slightly off-centered from one another by one tile, but it's one of those bases where I'm going to need more bombers for a start, and that could be quite complicated because if your bombers don't have enough buildings cleared on the outside, they will go walkabouts. You have to be very precise when taking on those type of bases. I'm starting to feel that we're hitting next a lot, so I may have to drop down PR again to find the easier bases. This one's a 10 drop, so might as well use that. If we come just below 300, maybe like 290, something like that. I think there's maybe 5 raids or so until we climb back up to this sort of stage. 6 is no good to us. 5 is no good to us. I know Arrow, just missed that. Hello, by the way, Arrow. I'm sure Hammerhead will tell him, because I think he's in Skullduggeries. Hello, easier base. Though the level 2 ground pads, we're just going to go in a big long line. No defending a legendary pirate there. I'm feeling a lot more confident about this raid than some of the others. Right, the wind direction is coming in from this direction, so from the north to the south. I could maybe get the Sky Raiders in, we'll see. A little bit more. There we go. Try and get to that ground pounder. They are going to drop in there nicely. And they've taken out the ground pounder. They've done what they need to do. Wow, that's it. Take the mortar out too. Yeah, you're the man. That's it. Mortar's gone. We are in business now. We can attack from another angle because how well that went. Look at that. Even the cannons got destroyed. Oh, man. Let's spread out our troops now. Like so. Get gunners on 2 different angles. Probably not ideal because I've got a Witch Doctor. And it could go walkabouts, but we're putting the main bulk of army in one location. Get Tinto in there as well, because I really, let's use his buff. Perfect on the skellies, don't matter. A few more gunners in there, pop their ability nice and early. We are going pretty well. The bunker there is being destroyed by this one lonely bomber, sort of. There we go, pop the kaboom ability. The ground pound is being attacked by the one lonely brute. Let's pop the ability. There we go. So the brute over here is now being targeted. Sorry, the one here should be able to take out this mortar now. Again, it's not a maxed out mortar for a Pirate 10. And because we've done so well on the usage of the Sky Raiders, it's really helped us to change the tide of battle, shall we say. Use the Witch Doctor. Yeah, I mean, because of the mortar and even the cannon at the back here. Look, there's like 5 patches where the Sky Raiders took out, and that is a big help and bonus to us. Which means that we could come from another angle. You don't have to worry about so many different things, because you still have to calculate where your troops are going to go roughly. You've got to worry about the dangers, like bunkers for heavy gunners especially. Have to worry about, obviously, the deployment of the brutes, using their ability to bring it on. And make sure that Witch Doctor's going to stay. And he did. He done fantastic. I cannot have any problems with the Witch Doctor in this particular attack. He done exactly what I wanted him to, while the other gunners was up in no man's land clearing some buildings for us, which again is what you need to do. Didn't deploy our gunners, didn't use the guild ship troops, and we got our 599 tokens, or plunder points. The monthly leaderboard runs out in less than 2 days now as well. So I want to try and get a few more points, make sure that I'm not going to drop outside. I shouldn't drop outside the top 100, and I can't see myself beating top 51 neither. So it's 51 to 100, you get a certain prize. I think it's 2 free booters, chests, and 700 BP or something, I want to say. We're getting close to getting a bandit's chest though, just under 30 minutes now to cook this army. Any else? Oh, I just missed that one there. That was a Sky Raider buff, probably damage or defense, toughness, should say. That's quite clever. 490, not enough for us. 653. Oh man. Wind direction. If the wind direction was coming in the other way, I could have really gone to town with the Sky Raiders. I mean, where is the flag point anyway? So it is pointing that way. Yeah, it's not ideal. I don't know if there's like a routine to, if you can design a base design to sort of counteract Sky Raiders. Is the wind direction permanent in your base? Which I don't think it is, because I'm sure I've seen my waves moving in multiple different directions. Maybe it's time of day. Your time zone. I don't know. I'd have to mail Madoki and ask him. Not that they'll probably give me an answer anyway. But that'd be cool to know about designing your bases to try and deter the use of Sky Raiders. If you can predict where your opponent's wind direction is going to be for them, that really help you out. There's a triple R there. Grand Panna. So we've got level 2, level 3. Need to try and figure out. I don't think we'll be able to just get them. I think we're just going to have to wing it, get our Sky Reds in there. I think I'm just going to deploy them, if I'm honest, from a distance, come and take out the Mystic Mortars. They're going to drop probably where the Academy is. I hope they get a decent damage down, something like that. Just maybe spread those out. Probably a little too wide there. That's a bit better. Should get in there now. Drop. There we go. Just behind the wall. Perfect. Pop their ability. Can we get some damage down on them gun towers? That's really going to help the raid out. Not too sure. Maybe take one down. Take a second one down. Even better. Perfect. 2 down. Some damage on the mortar. Even better as well. Now we can think about trying to come in from just... We're going to come in from this angle. Straight at the bottom here. We've got another building there. Ah, knew it. There we go. Try and keep our... This time our brutes clustered together. I'm going to get my Scallywags all clustered. I want to get my bombers in there now. Early, I'm going to get the buff for the brutes, Scallywags and the bombers. I'm going to really get through these walls. Don't want to mess about. Guns are widely spread and exactly how I want it. So the mortar shots that's coming in won't damage all my guns in one big cluster. I want to spread out so they don't know what way to go. The brutes are doing a fantastic job, as they normally do. We've got a big cluster in the base now. Problem I do have is this Grand Panda on the left. If we go too thinly spread, we're going to have big problems. One Grand Panda has been annihilated. Witch Doctor is coming over towards the left. I really need him on the right, because that's where the raid's going to go wrong. And it is starting to go wrong. There's so many bodies there on the left. I don't need to use my Brute's ability yet. I am panicking slightly. Come on, guys, that's it. Perfect. So all the defences on the right side are taken out. I feel so much more confident now. Bunker's going to stand. Where are you going, Witch Doctor? Not the one lonely gunner. No, don't miss the raid up for me. Take care of those. That's it. One cannon. We've done it. We have done it. Fantastic job. Tinto. There we go. Reset the buff. So now all these gunners here are buffed up by Tinto. Problem is, as soon as he dies, if he goes too close to that ship, we've got to know about it. And this has been a fantastic little raid, if I do say so myself. Legendary Fort's going down. The pirate catcher is well left. Yet nothing else. And the ship, of course, 40 odd seconds ago. Should be plenty. Take out a wall there. Perfect. Walk round the back. We've got no triggers going on. Even better. Tinto, you got a wall here open. Why are you doing that? And there we go. 3 stars. We are on the winning streak. Anyone here with me? Am I talking to myself? Someone here? 4. There's someone else just joined. Perfect. Come say hello. I don't buy it, honest. 300 odd thousand. The resource is not great, but again, we don't care. We're going all for the tokens. We have a quick look. Maybe we just jump out, get the bandit's chest, see what's going on in Rumble and the tokens and everything. Let's recruit the troops. See what buffs we've got flying on here. We lost 2 of those buffs there. Hello there, Scarlet. That name always throws me, Midnight Plunder. I don't know why, it just does. This one is gold looted. Oh man, I want some grog. That's the thing that's let me down. This one is for Mortar Massacre, 25% damage. So we've got to go again, and the toughness, that one is 5% for the Sky Raiders. By the way, I'm using your troops, the brutes, but I've put my own spin on it, and it has... Touch wood. Where's wood? Right, there we go. Thank God for that. We've got wood now. It's gone really well. I don't think I've had anything under a 3-star in this stream. I've been going an hour and 39 minutes now. Sure, there's been quite a bit of talking, but I think we've easily done, I want to say 10 raids, maybe one less, maybe a couple more, I'm not too sure. And it's gone fantastically well. Unfortunately, I've not took on any Rumble rivals, or did I? Did I take one on? Can't remember, really can't. This guy, I keep seeing, Arsuma, it just keeps popping up. We're using, by the way, thank you, we're using 4 Brutes, 4 Bombers, 1 Witch Doctor, 8 Sky Raiders, 10 Scallywags, 30 Gunners if I missed any. I don't think so, that's 6 different troop sib. I think that's it. This base design, this looks like a similar, oh no, never mind. I thought it looked like one of my members then. Someone nicked his base design. It wasn't though. We're looking for the weaker bases again. We're at 368 PR, so say plunder points then. Oh, not this base. We've seen this like 10 times. Get the hint, Sib does not want to take it on. I forgot what I was going to say there. It's gone. Miraculously, it's gone. How are you, by the way, Scarlet? 293,000 grog. No. Man, the pink walls are just everywhere. They're blinding. I need my sunglasses on. Arsuma again. Starting to need this gold refund now. Maxed out Grand Panda there. What else do we have? Anything else? One? Yeah, I'm not going for that. Shouldn't even be looking, taking that amount of time to decide like this. Like, nope. Quan is the best. You can be the best man. I'm not attacking you. Glad to hear it. Look at our storage. If you had like 1 million of both, I'd love to farm that. But you don't. You got 500,000, I guess I could. But the bunkers, well, they shred my guns apart pretty quick. Now the walls could be better, to be honest. I mean, he's got top-notch gun towers. Everything in there's maxed. Even Mystic Mortars. Why you've not done your walls is beyond me. Looks like the gates have not been rearmed. Just admiring now. I saw the ARRR exposed, which, remember, with the ARRRs, they have a ring like a mortar has. So if you deploy directly near them, they can't attack your aeronauts. And I saw that earlier on today. One of my members has the I don't even know the name of the ability now. The aeronaut's ability, it's like a missile just fire off like a Catherine wheel in multiple directions. It's really cool to see, by the way. Maybe I'll have to try and get a replay and show you guys Pistol Pete using them. Not too sure if one of my members, Doofus, has the ability yet, or whether it's started. I know there's probably quite a few people already with the ability now, but I've not showed you any footage of that something missile it's called, which would be cool for everyone to see. Oh man, we've got to drop. Right, we're going to take this. We're going to start dropping down some PR. We're struggling a bit. We need the storm back in. We managed to get, I think, 2 raids in during the storm, which we was getting 700 and something plunder points instead. It's 599, which was really nice as well. That's the same guy as before. That's great. Maybe if we drop trophies, or should say PR, then maybe he'll leave us alone. We got no buffs now. That's the only problem with dropping PR while in a streak. You lose your buffs. And you can't talk to your guild members. Hello, Ankit. I was talking about you and your girlfriend earlier, by the way. Your ears are probably burning. It was me. It was me that was talking about this. I was saying, I was looking through the Rumble scores, and I think 6 people haven't attacked in the guild, and one of them was your girlfriend. It's like, oh, I'm sure Ankit's going to get his elbow ready and start nudging her in the ribs or something, like, hey, get attacking. I know, I can hear you. It's like, yeah, I'm on it. Already done it. And we've seen once earlier, I think it is, He Who Shall Not Be Named. Grand Palace level 2, perfect. I think we'll just drive straight in from this location. But you're probably wondering why he staggered these walls this way. See, I always try and think about my subscribers and members / members. People are probably wondering why he staggered these walls like this. I can tell you, it is an anti-Sadie the Goat base. So she will target those walls first before the other ones, but most people will normally put them another tile away, because the splash damage she does with a goat will take out both of those walls. So I'm not quite sure why he's done it quite like that, but I get the gist of the idea. There's no point really using the Sky Raiders for the moment, well, at all. At some point we'll have to, I guess, because of the wind direction. The gold mines will knock those down out of the air. We don't want that. We are just going to deploy here. Want our bombers in, want our witch dots in, we want our skillywags because they're our little meat shields. We're going to get Tinto in a second. Poppy's ability, perfect. Skillywag's ability, even better. There we go. Use the gunner's ability. Got 6 back so far. Maybe get a couple here, a couple there. Problem is, my witch doctor might go a bit haywire. I hope not. Maybe we liar. Forget about the legendary fault. We don't care. And try and stagger out our Sky Raiders. One's going to drop on the legendary fault. 2. That's fine. I wanted some, because I want some damage onto that legendary fault if we can. If they get closer, taking it out. Just zoom out a little bit. Because of the buff. Am I halfway? I can't be halfway. No, because I was already getting points before the event started because of the rumble. Don't forget we started the rumble before the event kicked off. I'm gonna use our ability in a second. Come on, air gunners. Perfect. Done a fantastic job. And Sky Raiders are gone. We should be able to take out the legendary fault in a second. Perfect. There we go. Use our ability, Witch Doctor. You've done something fantastic in this raid. You've been yourself. Ship's gone. 2 gun towers left to go. Tinto is in there. He means business. The academy is there as well. And that is going to be 100%. And another, was it 600 something this one? Or 500 something? 599. There we go. We're working towards the freebooters chest now. I'm at 14.5k. I probably had about 6. I think I had 6k roughly before the event started, maybe. So maybe 8,000, something like that. Maybe a bit more. Not too sure. Don't matter. I'm not in a rush to do it because I rushed the last event that was it 60,000 tokens or whatever it was. I'd done it in 22 hours. So, and then I missed all the talk like, oh, I'm at so and so stage. And I do miss that. I like it when it's guild events because then you can all, apart from me, because, you know, the YouTube and I like to open my chest up in front of you all. But I love hearing everyone go, oh, we all got the dapper chest, and everyone's sending pictures of what they got and the marauder chests and getting gems out of it. That's the bit I love about the guild events, everyone getting the prizes at the same point. That's the bit I love. It's like watching someone opening up their presents from birthday, Christmas, whatever it would be, and you see the joy in their face. You can't see the joy in their face, but you can tell everyone's excited about it. I'm a bit sentimental, me. I must be silly. We're running out of drink, Sib. However, I do have a standby. Oh, Witch Doctor. Toughness. Chances, second chances, cooldown reduced by 20%. Maybe we get to use that another 1 or 2 times. We've got 5 people watching again now. I think we peaked about 8 or 9 earlier. I think they fell asleep. As I say, we are hour and 47, almost an hour and 48 into the stream. 409 points, not good enough. I wonder if I can stretch further and I forget my drink. Trying. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it is, and I saw your chest opening, by the way, but obviously I think I was asleep when you done your chest opening. Which is great to see. I love seeing people get BP and gems and things from their chests. And it's good to see different variety, because of the pirate oil level does affect the amount that you get in chest anyway. And I do love to see people get gems, because I've not had many myself lately. It's been a bit unfortunate. We've pushed next like 4 times on you. Come on now. Just in this one button bashing session. 30 gems. Thanks for that. You know I've been getting duped with no gems lately. Man, look at them resources. Everyone's like, see, pass me Da Vinci. I'll show him a masterpiece of taking his resources. I was going to say rewards. There's no way we're getting that. Maybe using Sky Raiders. If we got rid of the silo, we might jump over. No, because the gun towers are in the way. See, I'm sure people know there's a routine to these wind direction and wave direction, how they design their bases. I am positive about it. This way, well, no, we're not going there. 653, we're looking Yeah. Did you remember the grog one I had yesterday, the 1.5 million? I'm sure you said nice loot, Sib. No, you don't. 1.5 million grog yesterday. It's probably too late now. It's probably disappeared off my attack replies. Never mind. What direction are we coming in from? I have no idea. This is probably going to go horribly wrong. We'll try. I think. Probably too late. Never mind. We've got to go for it now, Sib. You've pushed the button. Let's spread those troops out. Ah, see, I'm right. Good. I'm glad. I thought it was going crazy for a minute. Yes, it was a lot of resources. I was proud of that. It was unfortunately it was one of Scarlett's members. So I'm sure she's sitting there gritting her teeth right now, like, shut up, Sib. You're being mean. We need to get in the base, Sib. How are we going to get in there? I have no idea. I'm really out of options. I have no idea how we're going to get in this base. I've not got enough bombers, I don't think, to get in there. We'll see. We've been stunned up. That is not a good thing. Maybe. Go on, Tinto. Go, go, go. Look closer. No, not bad video settings. Not now. Get out of it. We need to get through. Oh, man, it's hurting. It's fair. Yeah, true. People shouldn't be so downhearted about being raided. People can raid me if they want. I'm not. There we go. We're in the base. Go, 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 go. Pop the ability. Can we get the Sky Raiders? Can we distract? Do something? There we go. Big long lion. Get in there. Take his damn goodies. Help me out. Oh, there we go. Go Sky Raiders. Woo, there. That's it. They went a little hayward. We need some help. We need something. Go Gunners. Oh man, this is just going crazy, this raid. Oh man, wait, there we go. Get some skellies. Oh, I don't think we're going to get 100%. Just, I don't know, spam the troops. Do something. Pop them all down. I know I'm not viewing all the base right now. I'm trying my best. Trying. Oh man, this is exciting. This is going to be the first 2-star of the episode. Maybe even 1. Witch Doctor, where are you going? Oh man, we're going to lose. We can use their guild ship troops. Oh, that hurts. We've got 2 stars. I guess. Yeah. It's because you come on, Ankit. Since you come and viewed the channel, it's all gone downhill. I'm joking with you. It's Scarlett's fault, really. Look at 1 Witch Doctor and a few skellies. Oh, please, man. I'm not sitting there all day watching this. 2 stars. We're only human. I actually put it down to the bad video settings that came up there. And it's still saying bad video settings now. Let's pause it quickly, the live stream. Give it a few seconds, then unpause it and it should reset itself, I hope. No, you're not my lucky charm. Certainly not. There we go, look, pausing it, restarting it. Perfect, excellent. Now, how do we get Ankit off the live stream? Is there like a boot button or something? There's got to be a boot button, surely. You get more plunder points for 2 stars than I. And I'm rooting with you. I am always fighting for the smaller guys. I think that Pirate 11 should always earn more points. But I also think that just because you're a smaller pirate, you shouldn't be penalised as much. I'm not saying, let's say your army takes half hour. Let's say a Pirate 11's take an hour. Just, you know, stay with me, examples. Say a Pirate 11, depending on their PR range, let's say on average, there's more, they can get more than this, but say they get 1,000 PR from 3-starring another Pirate 11, Pirate 10, whatever it be. But a Pirate 7 or 8 gets, I don't know, say 200 points in half hour. So in 2 raids, they have to do 2 3-stars and potential 400 plunder points, as opposed to 1 raid, 1 3-star from a Pirate 11, which gets 1,000 points. So there's a deficit there of 600 points. I think they need to close that gap a lot. That's where I'm going with this. I don't know if anyone agrees. Probably Pirate 11 sitting there, "Rawr, sharp sib." You're not going anywhere. Damn it! Here comes the 2 stars. Maybe I just have to hit surrender or something. Get some 0 stars on the board. We have done already, by the way. We have to keep dropping PR. You have to find that little comfortable spot where you're earning enough plunder points and the bases are not too difficult. You'll always find, and it does vary depending on pirate or level, but I find generally 200 PR is a good range, 200, 300 for any pirate or level. I know, and the good thing is, because I've got 3 different accounts, although my 3rd account gets neglected a hell of a lot, I can empathise, sympathise with those that are lower pirate order than my main account, because I'm there with them. I understand. Juggernauts, this one, toughness by 5%. But I'm all for equality. I'm not saying that a Pirate All 8 should ever be able to have the same amount of points as a Pirate All 11, because what would be the point of being a Pirate All 11? But they've got to close the gap so it's a little bit more competitive. And don't forget, yes, sure, the Pirate All 11 can make a mistake and not get the 3 stars, not get the 1,000 points. But then a Pirate All 8 has to do, like, say, I don't know, to get 1,000 points, 5 raids at 3 stars, all of them. We're not going for that, because it's Pirate All 9. Same with that, but I can talk for a second now. Yeah, so you'll have to do 5 raids, and they all have to be 3 stars, just to match a Pirate All 11's 1 attack. And I think that's unfair. Everyone's like, that's it, I'm shooting off on Pirate All 11, I've had enough of Sib and his opinions. But this is my channel, I'm free to express my opinions, and I do like to hear other people's. I probably won't agree with you, I'm only joking. But it's good to hear other people's opinions. 599. Grand Pounders, we're both on long range. I did explain earlier, you probably missed it. I'll try dropping my pirate rank to get easier bases. Yes, I would advise that. Obviously, I don't know how well. Did 10 attacks and halfway done with the event. Let's see, there we are, Magdeagle pipes up there. So he's a Pirate All 11 and 10 attacks, he's halfway done. So he's got like 15,000 points. You see where I'm going? Oh man, I didn't even get a chance. It's he who shall not be named. Let's take him out just because it's him. Go there, that might be the right angle. That's quite a low legendary fault, take that out. Make sure there's no little surprises in corners. Should do this really in the 30 seconds, but I'm always too busy talking to you guys. Wind direction as well, coming from that sort of angle. We need to take care of the Voodoo Hut if you stand a chance of progressing in this raid. We've already used about 7 gunners. I'm not even going to trigger their ability. Yes, exactly, yeah. The more PP you have, but then again, the tougher the bases. If you're up at 700 plus PR, you're not going to find easy bases that are going to go in 3 stars so willy-nilly. Can we get this gold mine taken out? Because I really want to get them Sky Raiders in there. That's it, one more shot. That's it, perfect. Just a little bit more to left, not too close, because the ship will annihilate my poor Sky Raiders. Get them in there. I never worry about ARRs, because I don't think they pack enough of a punch for Sky Raiders, personally. There we go. Right, Grand Pounders. We've got to come in from behind this way next. Took care of the other Grand Pounder. That's it, perfect. Get those in there. I want to get Tinto in early. I want to get his buff going. Get the Witch Doctor in. Spread out my gunners. There we go. Now let's get a big cluster in the middle there. Get a Skillywags in. Perfect. I'm missing the chat. I'll try and go back to the chat after this raid. Otherwise, me and multitasking do not go together too well. Skillywags ability is now triggered because of the amount of fire coming in on them. Oh man, that's going to hurt. Oh, them poor bombers. The bombers are being annihilated. My poor Tinto's being annihilated. And his little minion needs to get in this base. Oh, we've got no guild ship troops. Damn it, I forgot about that. That's really going to hurt. Okay. We need to try and sneak these. Oh man, that hurts. Can we come in from this angle then? Drop. Trying to keep an eye. Perfect. Oh no, the gunner's coming in now. Too late. Sib's already pushed the ability. Oh man, that's a big one. We still have the Witch Doctor. Perfect. Go gunners. We've got 50 odd seconds. We've got to get down that ship. We've got to get down the Pirate Hall. We've not got time really. Let's pop their Tinto's ability. That's it. Buff them up. Get the Skillywags. Go on Witch Doctor. We've got the gold miner here to the right. We've got to get down the pirate and the ship. Oh man, don't go walkabouts. No, that's cost me the damn raid. That is it. It's over. There is no. Be lucky to get 2 stars. Oh, do not get 1 star, man. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know. Run for your life. Forest, run. That 1 gunner is annihilating that ship. We might have enough in the bank, in the storage facilities, to get that 3 star. I'm going to have to push this ability any second. Go, go, go. What? You're running right next to it. Oh, man, this is going to be too close. I think the ship's got a little bit too much health. Oh, man, go, 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 go. We've got 3 seconds. Annihilating now. Oh, was it? Oh, no. Are you kidding me? For real? I saw the star pop up at the end there. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, them raids, they're really frustrating. Oh man, oh man. Maybe if I would have just hit that damn stay on target a split second early, because that 1 lonely gunner. Oh, no guild ship troops. Damn it. That was so close. I nailed that Grand Pounder too. That's your fault, Ankit. I said, where's my lucky charm? You're not the lucky charm. I'm only kidding with you, man. I'm only kidding. But I do like them raids as well, because it makes great viewership. Just that adrenaline rush. Are you going to make it? We're all sitting here on the edge of the seat like, come on, gunners, faster. But obviously the hamsters died in the wheel. Any kids under the age of 16, no hamsters was harmed during this footage. 2 stars. That's 2 in a row now, I think. Getting towards the freebooters chest. 2 more victories there. Hopefully 3 stars. Ankit, is your Wi-Fi okay? I think it's flickering a bit there. I think you need to restart it. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm trying everything to try and get Ankit off the stream. He's the bad luck charm. He is. Definitely is. 2 raids has been here. 2 raids have been 2 stars. Takes 80 for a run to. I think she's got 2 stamina. But we can try. Problem is I'm using the Witch Doctor. And as you know, Witch Doctors hug Sadie the goat. It's a known fact. So I'm going to have to deploy her like the other side of the raid. And deploy my troops like south, for instance. Sadie's going to be north and deploy the Witch Dots and hope that he doesn't fly across the map. Yeah, I'm sure. I've got the news on. They said there's a massive tornado. Oh, I'm joking. Definitely don't wish that upon anyone. Trying to get you off. It's not working. Sadie the goat, 2 stamina. Okay, she used the loss of stamina up. 400 golds. Can we do it? Brutes, that'll help. Toughness. Yes, so Sib is being crazy here. He's using the brutes. I'm using 4 brutes. For me, using 4 tanks is unheard of. I know I have the 10 little skellywags as my meat shields, but still, 10 skellywags, 4 brutes is not like loads of tank. I guess that's why loads of tank. That don't make any sense. I knew what I meant. 30 gunners, that's a lot of firepower. Along with the 8 Sky Raiders. No problem. I can sometimes pull out the bag a fantastic Sadie the Goat raid. I did actually earlier on in my live stream. I used Sadie the Goat. You just weren't here. I think anyway. Not this stream. I've done like a pre-stream earlier on. 356 PR. This is the point where we have to start considering dropping the PR again, because they're a little bit too tough for the troop composition that we are using. Grand Pounders, that's a short range and a long range. Wow, okay. We're still not going through it though. We have 6 people, so Magdeagle, you've gone quiet on me all of a sudden. You're probably laughing too hard from that 2-star raid there. If I would have like concentrated that a little bit more, I would have had that extra spare second in my pocket. But then I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. I don't want to be one of them YouTubers where I'm all serious and I'm like awkward moments of silence because I'm like biting my tongue, my eyes are popping out my head, I'm concentrating like a madman. I still want to be, oh man, oh, yes, we attacked this guy twice today already, yes. This guy has... Oh, he's not even rearmed his traps. He's like, I've had enough of Sib raiding my base. I'm not going to rearm the traps yet. There was a mass explosion. As you can see here, all his traps. I keep raiding from this direction. Has he given up? No, he's still got Cornelius defending. You come in from this corner here, I should be okay. I was using the same composition as well. This shouldn't fail. However, we have Sadie, where's my goat? And there is, as long as he's not changed it, there's nothing there. We used about 3 gunners there to take out the Legend Fort. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm still sticking by your bad luck charm. I'm allowed to say it, he's a member. I couldn't before because he was just the subscriber, but he's a member now. No preferential treatment for you. We will try and figure out a way to get Sadie to go. I tell you what, we're going to drop her. But drop her over here somewhere. She can do something over there. Alright, so we've used Sadie the goat for you now. So I'm good with my words on that. Try and get that guild ship taken care of. Let's start to space out. Even here, let's start to space out our gunners. Pop their ability nice and early. A long line. I've raided slightly different to how I did earlier. Pop that ability there. We've now got a problem because we can't get the Sky Raiders and they're going to drop where the grog storage is because it's a big tall building. We'll just use 3 Sky Raiders for now. We won't even pop their ability. When the Voodoo Hut goes down. Oh, there's Sadie the Goat. Look, see, ain't it? That's how you Sadie the Goat when using a Witch Doctor. The other side of the map. She can do no harm. Let's just put our Sky Raiders here. Drop them onto the Pirate Hall. Oh, don't say I misjudged that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Pop their ability. They're going to help us take care of that. We've got such a mass of troops. Yeah, she. The more you upgrade her, I think she gets additional range as well. Magdeagle or Scarlet, can you back me up here? I think when she gets past 15, or maybe even higher than mine's 19, she gets extra range. I know she gets more damage on her goat for the damage on walls. I don't know that much, but I'm sure range is one of them. Have you not got Sadie the Goat then, ain't it? 748 plunder points. Fantastic. She is not moving. She hardly moves, man. She's so slow. I mean, I like the range of her. She's really, I think, overpowered early game. When I mean early game, I mean like Pirate Hall 7, I remember, and earlier. Destroying a whole base by herself. Because of the range. You take the mortars out, it's just insane. You ain't got Sadie the Goat. Next time you mention He Who Shall Not Be Named, I'm going to share a replay with Sadie the Goat. So I'm sure, as a mutual respect, I won't mention her name and you won't mention his name. Because I know I've got a few wind-up merchants in the guilds, and I'm sure one day I'm going to use... Yeah, Black Bart, we can use that BB. I like Black Bart. But I would only use Black Bart on defence if you've not got many legendary pirates. So if you've got, say, 4, 6 legendary pirates, 7 maybe, but when you sort of get 8+, then you can start to use Black Bart on attack, because he has phenomenal defense stats, and he's fantastic on attack because he can be resurrected 2 or 3 times before he actually stays down, and then he loses 2 stamina. Deal. Yeah, see, I thought so. We've got 1 more stamina for She Who Shall Not Be Named, for Ankit's sake. That was good. That felt good saying that. I have 8. Yeah, so how many slots do you have? Have you maxed out on slots? We are almost... Oh man, thieves, really? This base we've already seen so many times as well. Oh, and this base again. Not seen this one. Oh, it's so pink and yellow. It's unreal. I have no idea why they chose pink as a colour scheme. It's just... I need to wear sunglasses to play. It's not fun. Why would you have your Grand Pandas located like... I don't know quite what's going on with this base design. It looks similar or an adaptation of the Pirate Hall 7 base design. But why is your Grand Pandas not in the middle of the Pirate Hall? Makes no sense at all. We have a problem because the gold mine's here. We are going to try and take the space. Try to take the space on. We've got no guild ship troops. Yes, I thought so. And speed and toughness, yeah. The gold mines are going to be a big problem. So is that damn cannon too. We're not be able to get a Sky Raiders in there. Maybe though. Maybe, yeah, we do that. So what we do, be careful with the rocky outcrops, because they will knock my Sky Raiders down. Take those cannons and gun towers out. Might seem like a waste. There we go. But abilities coming in. We're going to take care of the legendary fort too. We've got rid of 2 defences for an 8 cap. I'll take that. Now we can start to concentrate on spreading out our troops. Like so, because we've got so many gunners, I want to get some there, but I want the main bulk in the middle, like here, because I don't want them to spread out too wide. Get skillwags in. I will read out all these chats, by the way, afterwards. I should really... Oh man, please. I had to drop a damn bomber in there because I almost forgot it. There we go. Clean out the corner building, Sib. Pay attention to the raids. So yes, we almost could have messed up that raid. I know we're not using Sadie here at the moment. Let's just chuck her in a corner again because she's just useless to me. I'm not a fan. I think the higher you go, your opinion of legendary pirates change. And I really despise Sadie the Goat. She's only good, in my opinion now, for breaking through walls. And then you can get your bombers into a layer that might be more difficult to access than normal. I mean, look at her. She's shooting a damn wall, isn't she? Oh no, she will be in a minute. So when things are out of her range, which is so long, she starts to prefer to shoot walls and then walk around. This raid has gone a lot better than I would have thought. We do have a bit of a problem here. Oh man, that's hurting. There we go. We've got that one lonely gunner going to town. Time might be another issue. We really need to get in there, get these storages down because they're so tanky as well. Witch Doctor, I really need... Oh, not this again. Not the bad video footage. Get closer, get closer. Oh, a couple of scallywags to do. Yeah, people use her for farming and PR pushing when they can try and get like a 2-star. So maybe she's not entirely bad, but when you're going for 3 stars, and there's just so many better, I find, legendaries out there than her. Yes, say there's increased range as well as speed and toughness. Already read that one. Take out McCracken. Yeah, and I did. I used the Sky Raiders because the gold mines would have just dropped my Sky Raiders anyway, so I used them to get a couple of defences taken care of, and the legendary fort as well. Because Matt McCracken has a buff on storages, and because all these storages and gold mines and things are clustered in the middle, would have took my gunners long to destroy them, giving their defences more time to attack my gunners. So yeah, she's good at PH sniping. I think we went over that. Pop her ability. I didn't even see that. Sorry, I'm too late, man. I'd say Sadie the Goat. Oh man, she's a bit better than Annabelle on my list, and above Boomer on attack wise. Other than that, I'm not a big fan of her. Don't use her ability, and she's great. You don't. Well, I guess if you're PH sniping, and sometimes you can, if the pirate walls continuously, if it's on long range and it's hitting your Sadie the Goat, you can use her ability tactically to reposition her. Or I've seen in raids before, if there's an outhouse in the corner and she's a quick mover, if you wait long enough, she gets within range, she gets that little red target on the building, you can use her to charge into an outhouse in the corner, and that could be the difference of losing and getting the 2 stars. Or not losing, but 2 stars or 3 star. Which are the best LPs according to me? I'm a Cornelius fan. I don't think he's the best LP, but I enjoy using him, so he's pretty high up there for me. You can use these apes, and at the moment I think it's probably max as well. 5 apes he launches rather than the default 1 when he's low level. You can use him to... Some people have shark traps behind walls, and he's great if you can just... You know how well to use him and when to time his ability. Then you can use it then. Did I just see someone else on the chat there? I'm not too sure. So I like Cornelius for that. 16's... What? 16 apes? 16's maxed, I think. 16 what? Sorry. No way there's 16 apes, man. I'd love to launch 16 apes. That'd be insane. 3 boots chest. We've got, say, the Go that needs restoring. You know what? We're going to come out. I'll tell you what, let's quickly come out of here. Let's cancel. Do you want me to use a different army comp to the one I've just been using? Got to cancel all these troops now. Quick, 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 before the guns get made. Any troops you want to see me use? There we go. They're all cancelled. Just remind me to not go on the attack with no troops, because that'd be quite embarrassing. Restore 2 legendary pirates, Greenbeard and Sadie the Goat. There we go. Garsy, right, you would say that. I'm sure you was listening earlier when I said I hate using Garsy Gunslingers, because that's the troop I feel I've used less, and I'm less equipped at using. I've used them tactically before. I wouldn't say I'm a fan currently because I don't have the, I think it's Rib Tickler, where they can be resurrected as their self. So I don't have that ability yet. So for me at the minute, and I've missed a couple of researches earlier on. Yes, at end game when they're fully maxed out, I've seen they're a beast. And especially if you've got 20 of them, like in the guild ship, and the 10 that you can have. 20 Garsy Gunslingers are going to strip apart bows. And if you've got like a toe buff for that as well, yeah, I know exactly. Oh right, oh they're done. Yeah, I'll request trips as well. I'm just going to do a standard message here, and then we'll go back in chat in a minute and have a look. Let's get a legendary pirate. Who do you want to see? Do you want to go back to Tinto? Do you want Cornelius? Because I was talking about him. Let's go back to Black Bart. I love taking him on attack as well. I love him on defence equally. Black Bart is just something you can use to just throw in at another angle. Let him take so much. Oh, okay. Let me try and. Stream's healthy? Really? I'll pause it for a second and then resume the footage. Yes. 5 watchers. Resumes. Yes. There we go. Excellent. Is that better now? Perfect. I don't know if you can still hear me talking when I've paused the footage. I have no idea. I'm glad to. Right, Black Bart. Yes, I love Black Bart. Tinto, because he's buff. Early levels, Tinto is absolutely useless. But I think once you get into like level 9 or 10, you start to see the change in Tinto. And he starts to become useful for you. It's like all legendary pirates. I think until you get to about level 10, you start to learn who the decent legendary pirates are, in my opinion anyway. And it does change the more you level them up. I got enough, I think, to get Qingshi to level 25, 23, 25 I think it is. It's max before you can go to Pirate 11. Qingshi, you know what, I used to be a big Qingshi fan. I'm only liking her really on defense now. Depending, especially when you're taking Juggernauts, I don't find her too useful then, because they don't. She doesn't pull in the Juggernauts into her ability. And maybe with Garsy Gunslingers, but then again they really target defences. Same with Priestess. I don't know, Bombers maybe might be a bit more crucial to use with Qingshi. Skillywags, I don't think you get too much bang for your buck with Qingshi. Maybe max that, because I know they've got quite a bit more damage then. Anyway, is anyone apart from Garsy Gunslingers, do you want to see me use? I will use Garsy because you said it, but is there anything else you want to see? And LPs as well. You're going to see Matt McCracken and Kit, aren't you? I can tell. I do like, although I need to level him up more, Caesar. I'd love to get him to like level 15 or 20, and I think I can start to use him more effectively. Again, he's not too bad on defence. I do like Greenbeard. I'd love using Greenbeard as well. So yeah, I think Cornelius, Greenbeard, and I want to say Black Bart as my top, and Tinto. So yeah, it'd be hard to name a top 3. I'd probably go with a Greenbeard, Tinto, and who's the other one I just said? Black Bart. Don't ask me who's first, second, and third, and then fourth is definitely Cornelius. Hey, I actually had until the other month ago, a level 5 or 6 Caesar. You want to take Caesar? Oh, okay, we'll take Caesar. Right, troops. Now, you said Garsy Gunslingers. So, 2 Garsy Gunslingers is plural. I don't have to take 10, do I? Can I take 2? 2's good. We're going to need to... I think maybe we just go hell. 6 mil grog. 7 mil gold. Why didn't anyone tell me? I'm sitting there on so much gold. We're going to dump this into some walls now. I'm going to strengthen up where the legendary fort is. Oh, I've already upgraded that wall. Pay attention, Sib. Right, okay, so no Sky Raiders because the storm's finished as well. We'll go with the Gassy Gunslingers as mentioned. Right, so 10 Gassy Gunslingers. Okay, so the plural with 2 didn't work. Nice try, Sib. I'm feeling we could chuck a priestess in there. Tanks. Who are we going to go with for tanks? Please don't say Skellywags, and I'm going with Gassy Gunslingers and priestess. We're going with jugs. I don't feel confident in using 4 jugs, but I have been using 4 brutes, so really, is there a difference? And it's less 4 capacity. Maybe we try 4 jugs. Okay, 1 Witch Doctor, minimum. You told me that use 2 Witch Doctors, Scarlet, so maybe, but it's too much grog cost, really? Oh, do we use 2 Witch Doctors? I don't know. Bombers, we're going to need some bombers. I'm guessing 8 bombers, 10 bombers, something like that. We're going to need to start getting some gunners. We need some damage dealers here. How many gunners can we get? 30 there, leaves me 4 slots. That's pretty beastly, I'd say. 10 Gassy Gunslingers. We've got 10 bombers in there. We've got a priestess. Witch Doctor 2. Right, okay. I like my arm is being bent behind my back here. Gassy Gunslingers. We've got 10 of them. We've got no Sky Raiders. We've got 2 Witch Doctors. We've got 4 Juggernauts. So Sib's using less Juggernauts than he's used to. We've got 2 slots left. Do I go for another priestess or another 2 whatevers? Or maybe reduce some... I could reduce the gunners. Get a heavy gunner in there. Again, the Witch Doctor hugs onto him like crazy. So I could use him one end with a Witch Doctor, and then use 1 Witch Doctor at the other end with my main army. See what he can take out. We'll go with that. That's actually not bad. 47 minutes for that composition. I will take that. 16 gems as well was not really that much more expensive than the other army. Right, we got Caesar as a legendary pirate. Oh man, this is not going too well. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh no, go back, Sib. Go back. Actually, don't go back. Stay in. We attack this base. There's no profit in it. We don't have to worry about ARRRs. 653. Can someone remind me after this raid? We need to go open the bandit chest and the freebooters chest because we've just done that big streak. I don't really want to attack from the ship side. I'd rather plough through these 3 level of walls, or I should say 3 layer of walls. We're going through that way. A couple of bunkers over there which won't really be much use to him or her. A coin hunter, probably male, but let's not think about that. Guild ship there. Let's get these buildings taken care of, using a lot of gunners there. Never mind. One more over there, if it lets me. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's start thinking about getting our jugs in. We're going to try... I don't know where we're going to get this heavy... Heavy gunner! I've got a plan for you. There we go. Let's get our 1 Witch Doctor in there. Hug like crazy. Now we want to think about... Oh man, we've got about the jugs. The tanks. We've got no tanks. Damn it. We're in trouble. We're going to have to get these Gassy Gunslingers in now. Pop the heavy gunners ability. Come on, gunners. Not gunners, bombers. Get it right, Sib. Pop their ability early. Let's go. Get through the wall. Really? Come on, guys. Oh man, we've got no juggernauts. Oh, we're going to get annihilated. I do not like this composition. Get the priestess in there too. Let's already revive them few skellies. Need some tanks. Oh man. Go. Go. Pop it early. There we go. Get that mortar in there. Mystic mortar's popped as well. Perfect. Where is our Caesar? Let's use his ability. Get some damage down on some of those buildings. Heavy gunner's gone. We've got 1 Witch Doctor missing. We've been annihilated. Actually, no, not actually. We've been nailed. There is no way. I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to waste the. Witch Doctors are all gone. Who can I blame for this raid? Myself, probably. I wasn't paying attention to the jugs. 3 layers of walls. Yeah, you're damn right. Then I go walkabouts. We're not even got a star. We're not going to get a star. I don't think. Oh, that's hurting. 1 minute on, we're going to get 1 star, 2 star. Actually, no, short range. Let's take that. I'm not going to waste the gift ship trips There's no point. Oh man, Ankit, they've gone from 2 stars to 0 stars. You damn right I'm blaming someone, and it's not me. And no loot. Oh, that's painful. Pay attention when raiding, and that's why I hate 4 jugs. Because if I had 6 jugs, I could have used like 3 jugs and let them go off in their direction. They would have diverted long enough for me to get my bombers in there. And bombers took an age, considering I had like 10 of them. No gems on the first rumpled gems? You mean 1 witch doctor and a few thieves? Oh man, so you want me to come out? Oh yes, I got to come out because yes, the chests. So hold on, what did you say you got there? I was hoping. Oh, you was hoping for a duplicate because you've got no gems. You have no gems. Oh, come on, you must have gems. Wrong button. 93,000 though, we're doing fantastic. That must be why I pushed it. I like to have a average in this menu of 500 plunder points. Oh, not this again. Bad video settings. Let's pause this again. Hopefully it resets itself and we've got a decent stream going on. There we go. Has the stream sorted itself out? No, I'm still getting bad video settings. Are you kidding me? Maybe because the stream so much. Let's push the button there because it's annoying me. Let's have a quick look here. Hopefully while it sorts itself out. Fat Trucker is on and raiding. Here's my second in the leaderboard there. Lisa is third. Mr. Nosh, surprisingly, is number 4th. He is generally a good plunder point earner. But I did see earlier on, I think he was pretty low down in PR, so he's obviously boosted himself up a bit. Colve, or Colve, Busted Bucket. Pistol Pete, he was low down. I think he's really struggling for plunder points since he was streaking yesterday. Let's see how many people have participated. Stream is fine. Great to hear. How many people? So 4 people. Yes, you gave your girlfriend a nudge, didn't you? There she is, 42. We've got 4 members that haven't attacked. And if I'm honest with you, that's pretty much what I thought would be there. Smart Seb, I don't know. I'll try messaging Seb to see what's going on, because I haven't heard from him from when he joined us. Gorge Girl, I know it's coming towards the end of summer holidays in America. Pylon's a busy man. Paul is on holiday, so he has been coming on. 4 people out of 48 that haven't rumbled so far, and there's still time yet, 9 hours thereabouts. I am a very happy captain right now. Even if the done 1 attack is something. 7 in here. Hello, Zion. A lot of chess event. Yes, we've got troops already. I don't know why I'm reading the chat. No idea. Right, back to the troops. You want me to use Witch Doctors and Thieves on a Thunderstruck event? If it was Plunder time, I'd agree with you. But there's no way I'm putting Thieves into the mix for a Thunderstruck event. No way. It's not happening. No. There's one request. Sorry, one request. I've got it right. That I'm not having Thieves in a raid. Just can't happen. And my Thieves are getting there, to be honest. They're getting towards max Pyral 10, I think. Okay, let's go back with the Ghastly Gunslingers. I owe it to myself. I'd love to try and get the... I've not used aeronauts in a long time, but I'm not sub 100, so they're not really ideal for me to be using. I don't want to use the Priestess. I want to use 2 Heavy Gunners, I guess. I want to use 5 Juggernauts. I don't know where I'm quite going with this, but never mind. I want to use 10 Bombers. That gives me... What, 23 Gunners? Is that it? Then again, I've got 2 Heavy Gunners. Is that enough? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. No one's commented. No one said anything. We're using... I blame it on Ankit. Taking Caesar as a legendary pirate. Really? When we're only using 4 jugs? The arrows are very slow unless you use their ability. I think only 1, maybe 2 of my members have the ability. I've only seen it once in action today because he only just got the ability. I can't remember the name of it. Something launcher or rocket, a missile. That's 1 of 3 anyway. It didn't seem that effective, if I'm honest. It sort of spat out. I don't know where you're from in the world. I know things have different names, but over here we call them Catherine wheels. It's like a flower thing, like a firework that spins around and all sparks come off of it in a circular motion. And that's the only way I can explain the the aeronaut's ability. Instead of being in a close proximity, I thought that's what it was going to be. It sort of fires halfway across the map into various buildings in about 5 different airstrike. Thank you, in 5 different directions. From the one replay that I've seen, anyway. Obviously, you're in a better position to comment on that than me. If you place them well, they can kill GPS and cannons in one strike. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Again, I'd love to see some footage of that. So if you get any and you're able to come visit Art of Pillaging, we've got a free slot. Please come in and post a replay, even if it's just to post a replay, then leave. Then, yeah, I'll try and make sure we stop chatting for a bit so I can get on and do that YouTube for it. Interesting. 2 Grand Pandas level 2, Pirate 10, maxed out mortars, cannons, bunkers, gun towers, almost forgot their name there. However, look at the level of the academy. Not only that, the level of the silo. That's an odd one. We have to be careful here. What, now? I can't accept it now. We're attacking. We're trying to. Okay, let's get in now. I'm just going to throw Caesar in there. It's just, yeah, he's going in there. We're not messing about. Get our heavy guns in. We need to get through this wall. We need to get that witch doctor in there too. Let's get just a line of our ghastly gunslingers. One more juggernaut. Please get through this damn wall. We need to get in. There we go. Perfect. Getting jugs in there. Nice long line of guns. Are you laughing at me saying I can't do it now? I'm in a raid. And plus I think I've got 50 members anyway, so there's no way you could get in. Not unless I boot myself. I can boot Ankit. I'm joking. He's really going to start to dislike me soon. I should stop picking on him. Oh man, we've got to be careful. Is there any buildings over the back here? Nope. That's good. This raid is going, wow, it's not too bad, to be honest. Good luck on this raid, Sib. Yeah, don't jinx me now. Hammerhead's here. He's laughing. He agrees I should boot Ankit. Sorry, buddy. What was the grog? I didn't even pay attention, man. I just pay attention to what I'm looking at, which is the base. Can I destroy it? A and B. I didn't see C. I didn't even worry about the legendary fault. Look over there. Sib's just winging it. Come on, Witch Doctor. Stay with the party. Man, you're going the wrong way. Don't worry about that. Go on. Go on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We've got 1 gunner. 2 gunners. Oh, man. Go bombers. Bombers have a brain. What, 900,000? Well, it wouldn't be 900 million, Sib, would it? Go on, bombers. Let's use their kaboom as well. That's it. Go on, quick. There we go. Perfect. Cannon's gone. 1 minute odds. We've done it. Yes, we won a raid with Ankit watching the live stream. 3 stars. Let's just use the Juggernaut's ability now. You watch there be a bomb and just blow them both up. Oh. Yeah, so don't use the Juggernaut's ability. I was explaining this because one of my members, David... oh man, what did I say about the bombs? They just annihilated my troops. Yeah, David Straw Hat, he just got the Juggernaut's Super Strike, I think it's called. Or First Strike. Super Strike, I think it's called. Don't use the ability unless you're towards the end of a battle, because they do double damage, but they also receive double damage, especially with them big level cannons or any level cannons. And during a thunderstorm, you don't want to use their ability, because them cannons are doing, depending on stats, let's call it an extra 25% damage. And if you're using that on the Juggernauts, they're going to get nailed real quick. There we go, 939,000 grog. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you have to let the Witch Doctor just do his own thing. And he is. I mean, he's a pirate after all. I guess he's allowed a few scissor leg moments, shall we call him. 599 plunder points. 396,000 grog. Not bad for a full army, really. And Caesar, we won a raid for Caesar. Not just 1, but 3 stars. That went a lot better than the previous raid. I'm sure I lost like 10 subscribers with the last raid. with that one we gained another one. 15 gems. Not bad again for a full army. What are you paying? You guys at Pirate 11 with maxed out troops. I know you've got is it level 5 pirate catcher, I believe? Or is it 4? No, mine's 4, yours is 5. Anyway, MacDeagle, you're more than welcome to come and visit AOP for a rumble or just to chill out, whenever, man. Whenever you want. Yeah, Pirate Catcher 5, and that's 65% as opposed to level 4 at 55%. Look at all the 5s coming. Perfect. And now, look, we get Sky Raider ability, and we haven't got Sky Raiders with us. Big problem. Oh, what, you left? You left and then realised we had 50. I don't really want to kick anyone. Ain't Kip? I'm joking. Oh, you have to be different and say so, don't you? Ankit's really going to start to think I dislike him very shortly. I hate these bases with these openings. They are just... Oh man, they just want you to come in that angle there. However, is there a blind spot? I think we're going to try something wacky. Probably won't work. Who knows? We've got the shark trap here. That could be a problem. Let's just go for it. I'm going to split my army in two. Yes, I probably should have took these buildings out first. Let's try and nail them quickly. Go, go, go. Perfect. Now, let's try and get bombers in. I need to be careful. I want to get some bombers there. Let's get our heavy gunners here. This is going to be just deploy and hope for the damn best now. Here we go. We are in. I don't know how well it's going to go, as I said. With these corner bases, I just mash it and hope for the best. I'm sure there's some strategy behind it. But if you can find... That's good, particularly in this rumble. Sorry, what's good in this rumble? I missed that part. Yeah, so if you try and find a blind spot with the ground pounders like I've just done here, I'm getting a bit nailed by this one over here. But generally, as long as this Witch Doctor stays alive, I've got a lot of firepower now. And I've still got tanks left. So can we, even a few skellies? Perfect. Take out these mortars quickly. And that ground pounder. Oh man, it's hurting. Come on, Ghastly Gunslingers. Get in there. Do your magic. We have a big army here. Keep that Witch Doctor alive. Keep him at the back. Pop the Juggernaut's ability, because there's no cannons left really to take him on. Or them, I should say. We've got a lot of buildings, which we might have to use our guild ship for, because it's going to take a long time for our troops to sort of circle around. But look at that. We've nailed that damn base. Yeah. There we go. Is there anything else apart from the pirate wall that can take us out? I don't think so. Now we use our troops. Unfortunately, did I even say thank you in chat for the troops? Oh, bad, Captain. Let's go over here. I want to try and get this tanky building here. Pop the ability. I should go back in chat and say thank you, or at least thank it. Go in there and say thank you for me if you can, please. Heavy gunners, man. What are you guys doing? Don't worry about the damn walls. Look at them. We need to take this pirate all out. Come on now. Really? We have just a few troops trying to take out this pirate all. Pop the ability. There we go. Legendary Force will be tanky as hell. I think we're going to get this done in time. We have troops coming across the water for the lighthouse. Thank you very much, Ankit. But still, for other people's sake, I hate not saying thank you. Blue Hut, Lighthouse, go on. Oh, it's the other one. Are you kidding me? Where's the other 1%? Oh, it's that damn outhouse. There's always an outhouse left last. No matter, you could put a napalm, a nuke down, and that outhouse in the middle of the base will still be standing. I'm sure it's got like a 10,000 toughness boost or something. 3 stars. I can't believe. I know I had help the guild ship troops. Can't believe I just 3-starred that base. I am a bit in shock. I thought a bit of bad deployment there with the Juggernauts because the outhouse is there in the corner, brought them back south again. But once I quickly spanned some gunners there, got the Juggernauts crossing back across, that went really damn well. Yeah, about time you helped me out. What have we missed? That's good, particularly in this rumble. Yeah, what did you mean by that, Scarlet? You didn't leave, you just checked. I had to kick a member earlier, because he's been inactive for 4 days. He's actually been a member with me for a very long time. He said to me on Twitter, can you remove me from the guild? I had a slot, and it's why I'm YouTubing. Someone else let someone else in, and yeah, we're full again. Just fills up pretty damn quick. And I had to kick poor Unique Rebel, because he was inactive. Boo's rumbling China Bang. Oh man, that's bad. But that's good for me because I know China Bang's not going to be available. I think MMTX is another one that's tied up. I think Red Flag Fleet is another one. Firewater is a different time to us. Obviously that puts D&D out of sync with us as well. So I think we should be okay for the majority of the Rumble zones. I mean, I think the matchup time took us maybe an hour to find someone, maybe less. And Rogue Raiders, yeah. So there's a lot of top guilds out there that now my guild can dodge. Not that we're intentionally dodging them, but it's really going to help us now. I mean, this Rumble we've got is we just overpowered it. As I said before, I don't agree with Rumbles that are so easily won. If you hit the Rumble button, you should be facing guilds around your own strength and a bit better. I don't think anyone should be able to hit and go, oh well, we've got these people that's, you know, half the size of us in strength, I mean, in Pirates and all the rest of it. So we're going to win these 3 gems. Why should anyone win 3 stuff? You know, things are there to be earned. And I'm no different. I'd rather say my guild won a Rumble and we won it by 10,000 than we won it by 80,000 or 180,000, you know. Grand Pandas level 2s and no defending legendary pirates. Sib loves ranting, by the way. Shark Trap is there behind the Grand Panda. Pretty damn clever. I could get a heavy gun in that range, take out the Grand Panda. They can come in from the other range. There's no bunker facing in that direction. Yes, there is actually. That one there. Maybe coming from that direction with the heavy gunner. Maybe. Use one now. See how that goes. Help me clear the buildings, please, gunners. Did I miss anything? Go for it. I think I just saw. I didn't even look at the loot. Don't even pay attention to the loot. Get rid of that legendary fault anyway. And there. Get rid of the tanky buildings. This all rests on being able to take out. Come on, heavy gunner. No, don't go to the gold mine. Get the gun tower. Don't be stupid. That's it. Moving close range. That's it. Gold mine, gun towers. Yeah, I think we've had a few other. I'm not even going to pop his ability. Oh, never mind. He's been popped. Oh, not bad settings again. No. We're willing to waste a few guns here. Come on out, house. Hurry up. There we go. Perfect. Oh no, we're deploying. Not good. Right, Grand Panda is finally taken care of. Thank Christ for that. Now we can deploy our troops. I want to get 1 or 2 in there. I want to get the majority here. Get the Witch Doctor in. I want my bombers in super early. I want my Gusty Gunslingers in super early. I want the rest of my guns in. Maybe I'll just throw in this direction, Caesar. Let him die. This end we go with the heavy gunner. Maybe shouldn't deploy him because he is now going to get tied up with the Witch Doctor, because the Witch Doctor is best friends with the heavy gunner. Poppy's ability. There we go. So we're taking some fire for poor Caesar, but he's there. He's my sacrificial lamb because he isn't the best, but he's getting damage done. Jump up in the air. That's it. Mr. Rocket Man is here. Witch Doctor's in there. Go north a little. Where you going? Where are you going? Not to the gunner there. Oh man. Caesar has gone down. I repeat, Caesar has gone down. We've got 2 cannons left. Mystic Mortar. We've got so much firepower. Ship's gone. That is it. There's no buildings. Let's just pop our abilities. There we go. Kaboom. A lot of them. Every gunner. Look at the range of him, man. It's insane. It's like halfway across the map. Sometimes he doesn't use his brain. Say there's an outhouse 3 tiles away, so it's like a little stream island thing. Instead of him shooting from across the island, which he's more than capable of doing, he does a couple of shots. So if it isn't destroyed, he starts swimming across. It's like, just stand there and carry on shooting the damn building. 599 plunder points. I'm quite enjoying this little. I need to start writing down my compositions on YouTube because I'm streaming for so long. I end up forgetting what troops I used, and I would love to go back to the brute one that I used a little while ago, and this one I seem pretty confident in using. I'm really enjoying this composition. I've been struggling a bit using the bigger troops and finding a balance where I'm winning 3 stars, but I'm also confident in its ability. Brutes, talking to brutes, cooldown, bring it on. Not what we need. We've got 1 for Bucks and we've got 1 for Squat Raiders too. That is not the best ones at all. 6 million grog. We've got to keep an eye on that because we don't want to go. I think we can hold 9.6 mil. I think, yeah, because we haven't done any storages. 18.6k for me. Perfect. The best match. This is the best Rumble match we've had so far. So, sorry, remind me, who have you had? CB and did you just say Rogue Raiders? Was it? This base. Oh man, we're asking for trouble here. The maxed out Grand Pounders. I think they're probably really. So you've got Grand Pounders facing. That's quite clever. But if I can get in between the guild ship, which I can't. Maybe I could have. I didn't want to risk it though. In between the guild ship and the ship. Pulled all my men in there. That was a little blind spot to now those two Grand Pounders. Talk about Grand Pounders. What on earth's going on here? Not much loot. Decent defences. I feel like it is worth a stab in the dark. We have He Who Shall Not Be Named, level 8. I can never remember his buffs. Defences. Hit points. Hell no. We're not having that. Hit points and walls. Hell no, we're not having that neither. We're going to have to just throw away one Juggernaut. We're going to have 3 gunners in there. I'm going to take apart the silo. Nothing else in the way. As soon as that goes, I think we're going to have to start getting into this sort of corner here. What's that other Grand Pounder to decide there? That shouldn't interfere with anything. I shouldn't think so anyway. We need to try and figure out about this Witch Doctor now because I've deployed my heavy gunners. And as I said, he's going to hug him like crazy. He's going to drive me up the wall. Ghastly Gunslingers, in we go. Get the heavy gunners ability popping. Bombers, where you going? Stop running halfway across the map. That's it, bust away through the wall. That's what we want. Some more guns in there. Keep 2 back. Oh man, don't deploy too many because we have no backup. Pop their ability. Go guys. Be careful of that shark trap. Oh man, that hurts. Go, 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 go. Get in there. That's it, shark trap is gone. Whoa, steady now. We've got the Juggernauts looking pretty healthy. Caesar's stunned up. We've got some stunning going on. Oh man, that hurting again. Keep that Witch Doctor alive, people. Mortar's gone. Still got 1 over the back. This is maxed out defences, by the way. So this is not an easy raid. Man, we've got a lot of gunners veering off in the wrong direction. They get nailed by that mortar. We're going to know about it, and fast. Ghastly Gunslingers, get some more damage behind you, boys. We need you in there. We've got 2 gunners left. I don't know quite what's going on in the corner. Oh, Caesar's down. Go on, Ghastly Gunslingers. Perfect. This is looking quite healthy. I'm a bit worried time is not on our side. We've got real tanky Pirate to get rid of. Ship's just gone down. We're getting fired upon from a mile away on the Pirate. Come on, guys. Come on now. Let's use the Juggernaut's ability. I know we've still got 1 cannon. I'm going to try and get these buildings done quick. We've got 2 here in the Pirate. They're not taking fire. We've got the 1 cannon in the corner here. 1 minute odd to go. We've got a couple of buildings here. Where else we got? We've got 1 here. Perfect, perfect. Use the guns, heavy gunners ability. Oh man, we're close. Look at that cannon over there defending. We're not going to get the 3-star. There's no way. Not happening. We will get the 2-star if they hurry up and take out the Spiral. They should do on 1 star, 64%. Almost done. 40 odd seconds. Ghastly Gunslinger, why are you targeting the Pirate? Go and get the cannon. Go do your job. We have a gunner over here. 30 odd seconds. No. Well, and we didn't take out the silo. Oh man, oh man. But I feel good. We've just took on apart from the walls, ignore the walls, pretend they're level 17. We just took on a max Pirate 11. Bunkers, mortars, mystic mortars, cannons, gun towers, the lot. With not maxed out Pirate 10 troops. If we was PR pushing, I'd be so thrilled with this. There we go. 5 seconds remaining, 89%. What's that? A few buildings, 4 in the corner there. With guild ship troops, we 100% that. I think so. What do you guys reckon? Do we 100% that with guild ship troops? Even if they're I don't know, level 10 gunners. All we had to do is shoot a few exposed buildings. There was nothing there to shoot them. I think we could have done that. Look at the resources though. Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I hope you guys don't mind. I have to briefly take a 2-minute break. I need to turn on the lights in my house. It's starting to get dark, and I need a quick WC break. If you don't know what that is, Google it, and by the time you find out, I'll be back. So I'm going to pause the stream, and I'll be back in a moment. Everyone can hear me. There we go. We've unpaused the stream. I hope you could hear me before. Oh man, I'm tired. Alright, 2 hours and 51 minutes streaming. Oh man, this is a marathon. Right, we've got 39. Wow, is that really the time? 39 minutes? I guess it is a big army, Sib. Let's get this bandit's chest. Let's not mess around. Try and get the 3-star. We've got to remember we've got no guild ship troops, so retain some of those gunners back. That's a problem as well with streaking, is that you cannot request troops, and you cannot donate troops as well. I think that we shouldn't be punished. I mean, there shouldn't be a reason for punishing us full stop, but I think that there's certain things that need to be implemented, like chat is a basic. I'd rather be able to talk to someone than request troops, me personally. I think that's key number one that needs to change about streaking. So if you want to punish people, then fine, make it so they can't donate to perks or can't request troops or something. 3 mortars clustered together, fully max that, hell no. We just had to fully max that one, hell no. Yeah, let me know in the comments, or not comments, let me know in the chat below. I keep calling it comments. It's because I keep thinking I'm videoing by myself. And by the way, I do love this live stream and I love the interaction. I used to just love the videoing. I was real nervous about the live streaming, but now it's the other way round. I'd much rather live stream than just do a video by myself. Because it is effectively, you're talking to yourself the whole time. And you have to keep thinking of things to say, otherwise you become boring. Or you ramble, which is exactly what I do. Right, Grand Panel, 1 there, 2 there, coming from the back way maybe, this way, but then again that's probably the way you want to come in, unless you sneak your way in this direction. Where's that nasty little shark trap? The problem is if you're Pirate, it's Pirate 10, sorry, if you're Pirate 11, you get 2 of them, maybe 2, 3, I think it's 2. So the other one's over there. Okay, we'll try and remember that. I can't see a 3-star. I can see a potential, well, should be a 2-star. There we go, look. Clever little thing there, but there's no mine because he hasn't rearmed his traps. But I hate that type of thing. The juggernauts get trapped in there. Again, that's the benefit of a brute. Brutes do not get trapped in those traps. Don't all go over there. Don't be stupid now, ghastly gunslingers. You're going to cost me the damn raid. Get the witch doctor in, get our bombers in. I need to try and keep back some gunners for the journey. There we go, pop the ability, perfect. Everything's in there. Take that ship out real quick, get the outhouse going. 1, and there's an island over there, Sib. Right, zoom into the action now, Sib. Juggernaut is 1v1 in a cannon. The other one, well, is trapped inside. Oh, 2 of them are trapped inside the wall. Oh, perfect. However, the ones with brains are inside the base, trying to do their best to get some damage going. Caesar, get walking northwards. I need some form of tank in there, taking some damage. There's 2 mortars in there. The Grand Pounder's going down. Oh man, this is looking good. No Witch Doctor though, this is looking bad in one way. Let's pop our abilities. Go. Pop, that's it. Oh man, this is going to hurt. Got Ghastly Gunslinger in there. Got our gunners. Got our 2 heavy gunners. They get targeted. Oh man, Caesar, this is definitely not 3-star now. We've lost our Witch Doctor. Because he's gone, I don't know, walkabout somewhere. Heavy gunners, get me some loot. Someone get me some loot. I've got 3 gunners left. Problem is, look at those juggernauts, man. Useless. Absolute useless. Go on, take on. No, man, that's close. Real clever with the little juggernaut traps. I even done that video about the little juggernaut traps. I obviously didn't pay attention. I just assumed that obviously one there, and that's probably meant, that's intentional by him. He done that there, so you think, oh, well, everything else has been busted. Hell no. Clever man. There's no point really wasting that time or the remaining 3 gunners. The 2-star bandit is back. He's back and we've got a bandit's chest. Let's come out. Let's see what's going on. Do you want to see me try another legendary pirate? Please, not Caesar. Caesar's doing my brains in. What about a different usage of troops? Ah, I could say thank you, but I want to get you want some troops now, do you? Thank you from before. Since I'm live streaming, what troops would you like? If you say Ghastly Gunslingers, I'm going to show you. No, do you want Ghastly Gunslingers? What troops do you want? Any troop you want. Apart from aeronauts, because no one can have them. You can't donate aeronauts. You're going to say gunslingers, yeah? How many troops can you hold? 8? And 3110. Oh, tokens, got it. I don't know what everyone's talking about for a minute. Alright, I'm not going to ask you. Take it too long, you're going to have, oh, I ordered the same comp. Okay, I guess it'd be that. There we go. 8 ghastly gunslingers, all the way at the end. Reorder those. There we go. That's Ankit, surprised. Right, Legend Pirates. I do not want to raid Caesar. Caesar, oh no, I need to get him up. He's too low level. Look for someone else. Oh, not rotate, wrong button. Who else is here? I've got 4 people here, and I have 4 lovely people. Let's pause. That's unpaused. Hopefully that's fixed now. Not Jean de Berry. Hell no. I mean, we've got all these legendaries that's sort of half used. I've got to get through those because I need them restored, really. Bad video settings. Hell, can't be bad video settings still. Let's go across. We're going to use Tinto. Let's carry on using Tinto. Yeah, we'll try and keep Ching Shi back for defense as well. Let's pop that there. Again, I don't know what's going on with bad video settings. Can anyone in chat let me know? Is it bad feed on your end? If so, try and pause it again and then resume the live stream. Right, water as well. Man, I just got a drink when I was down there. Anyone? Anyone here? No? Let's pause it. And now. And hopefully, this is going to recreate the bad video sense. Are you kidding me? So look, my Wi-Fi is working perfectly. Can anyone hear me? Please, someone in the chat, let me know. Maybe I have to type in the chat. Let's see now. Hello all. Can you hear me? Oh, save for later, going to sleep. Good night. Gunners. Oh man, that looks cool when I type it out. I've never seen that from my point of view. It's the big massive crown and the big yellow Subaru game. Anyone else here? Right, perfect. I thought it was going insane. Who have we got left? We've got 4 people. No one's talking apart from Ankit. Bad video settings, I don't get that. Never mind. Let's get on with the raid. Make sure we get the rest of our troops that we just donated. There we go. Okay. Get on with the raid. We did change out to Tinto. That may help with the ghastly gunslingers. Maybe. Oh, Suma guy. It's this guy again. He just don't leave me alone. Doesn't leave me alone. Where is the Grand Pandas? There. I say we go for it. The base, the guy is just annoying the hell out of me. I've seen his name like 15 times today. It's driving me crazy. Oh no, guild ship troops. Damn it. Ankit, it's your fault. We've just donated a bunch. Okay. Can we? That's it. Get the bombers in there. We're going to get the heavy gunners in there. We're going to get the ghastly gunslingers in there. Pop the ability there. Pop them that side, because I want that legendary fort taken care of. I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying. Bombers! Please get through that wall. There's so much can go wrong with this raid. Oh, that's it. We're in. We are in. Get in. Push. Go. Northwards. This is it. Keep these troops alive. We are in business. Did we actually get any skellies there? Damn rotation. Okay. Juggernauts? I need you. Come on, ghastly gunslingers. Tinto is now travelling on... Where is it? Oh no, he's about to die. Oh, hell no. Let's pop the ability. I don't know how this raid's really going to go. What are you doing, dog? Get out of it. Right, we need the Witch Doctor's ability now. Look, oh man, all them skeletons. Come on. Pop them. There we go. We've got 3 gunners left. Oh man, this is painful. This is damn well painful. Oh man, quick, them gunners are getting annihilated. Where are you all going? I've got just my 2 heavy gunners actually doing anything half useful. We're going to get 1 star here. Oh man, this Witch Doctor, I want to shoot him. We've got 3 gunners left to try and use. That's a mortar gun. This is too late now, guys. It's too damn late. We've just not got enough in the tank. I'm having to deploy these guns, try and help out. Oh man, this Witch Doctor. Are you kidding me? Get some skellies in there. We're going to try it. Deploy the gunners here, hoping... Oh man, there's buildings there. Don't go there. I want to try and get this pirate all down. Get the 2 star as a base minimum. There we go. Pop your ability. Take on this pirate. There's a minute left. Yeah, thanks, Ankit. Sib didn't request the troops. And there's a silo there. And yeah, oh man. He's doing his thing. He's doing what he does best. And you know what it is? Nothing. That's Whitney Houston's song. Oh man, I'm showing my age there. Get the rest of the grog. Oh, guild ship troops again. I think we do it. I mean, look at the time. 30 odd seconds. We win this 3 stars. Again, it's no one of them raids where you think it's going so bad, then it just turns around. It can't turn around to a 3 star. There just isn't time. Oh, this is becoming so frustrating. My memory. Ah, yeah, right, nothing. Oh dear. But again, I feel confident with them. Don't matter what level. I don't care if those bucks. The bucks guns, we had them. Then buildings go down. We 3 star. Oh man. 408 tokens though is not bad. Problem is he has a chance to attack me and revenge. But then again, if they're so far behind anyway, it don't really matter. Yeah, I know. Just my memory. Right, let's come out now. Don't forget your troops. I always do that. So either guild ship troops. Let's request. Let's leave the basic message there. Oh, now Gus wants troops. Oh man. There we go. There you go, Gus. Someone gonna... Ah! Man, that was quick. My name's on there and gone. Thank you. There's my thumb. There it is. And the big gloss. What do we get? Ankit level 23 gunners. That must be you. Who else wants troops now? Oh, Juicy Brucey. Right, let's get on with our raids. Make sure we've got all our troops again. Yes, we've got guild ship troops. Legendary pirate. This is it. We're gonna... Someone's getting 3 starred. Sib can feel it in his waters. I've seen similar bases to this before. It's like a triangle effect outside. I don't know how well it works. I don't know how hard it is to get through. Ground pounds are right next to each other. Curmudgeon Bill. He is in another guild that we've had before. I don't know who it is. I think they beat us. I can't remember the guild name. Curmudgeon Bill. It rings a bell. I want to say Ye Old Chiefs or 420 Pirates. No, I don't think it's 420 Pirates. Someone help me out. Someone have a look through the guild menu. It's either 420. I don't think it's 420 Pirates. And what's the other one I just said? See, that memory, it's gone. Not Jack Sparrow again. We see Jack Sparrow earlier. Someone else. Let's try and reduce our PR. That might actually help. There we go, 16 PR coming down, perfect for us. I am going to run till about another half at 34, 33 minutes. Oh, not bad video settings again. And then I have to have a break. I mean, it means I would have been going 3.5 hours. That's a long time. Just doing my brains in, please disappear. There we go. Right, this base, 1 grab hammer 2. We are going to have to come in. Oh man, this will really test out my bombers now, won't it? And plus the bunkers there. Oh, that's nasty. That's a clever way of doing them bunkers. Hell no. Captain Surly. This is an adaptation of a Pirate All 9 design. It looks like a dog's bone or a bow tie. Almost forgot the name of it then. I was about to call it a dicky bow because that's the nickname for it, I believe. Grand Pandas. Again, if we deploy these juggernauts, and don't get them bombers in quick enough, they're going to go around, walk around the sides. I owe it to try this base on. I am fearful. Problem is for him, oh, it's Union Jack, so he's from the UK. Not that matters, we're going to get him anyway. The Sadia the Goat legendary fall is exposed. That is a plus for us. This is where we need some Sky Raiders. We'll try our best. One gunner there. Let's start trying to clear some of these buildings. Any buildings in the corners, like so. Nice name. Yeah, suck it, dude. Let's try and get through these damn walls. Let's get Tinto. I think we're going to use Tinto early. I want to get him in there. Get a Witch Doctor. I want to get my bombers. I need something in there. I need those buff, hit buff. There we go. Go. That's it, baby. Let's get in there. We need to get through these walls. Come on. Come on now. Come on. It does not take all that time to get through the damn walls. They're not that strong. Come on now. Use your ability. Perfect. Pop the... Look at them ghastly gunslingers. Where are you going? The bombers, you've been useless. I've even lost tint on that. How long does it take to get through them at level 15 walls? Ghastly gunslingers are going to get annihilated. This is probably gone a bit bad. I did say I was worried. It would take one thing to go wrong for this base, and that's why these base designs work so well. However, I think they nailed that Grand Pounder. It's 2 Grand Pounders are gone. Really? Witch Doctor, keep going north. There's a few skellies here. I don't want to just do 2. Go left. Oh man, it's hurting. Let's just get that anyway. The Mystic Mortar there is doing a great job at distracting my poor troops. Come on, stay on target. I need you up. And this Mystic Mortar's been a real pain for me. There we go. Juggernauts took it out. I don't know where the rest... I've got 1 Juggernaut left. Really? Is that it? Can't be. Oh wow, yeah. We're in big bother again. Okay. Deploy and hope. All 10 gunners here. Hope there's no outlying buildings, otherwise we're in spot of bother. Go. Take those defences out. We're in business. I think we might do it. Go, 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 go. Fire. Go on, Ankit's troops. That's it. Keep going. Perfect. Cannon's gone. This is it. 3-star is on the cards. Witch Doctor, don't go in the flame of hell. No. He's gone. He's down. Heavy gunner. Please go and fire. That's it. Look at the range, man. It's insane. Go. That is insane, insane, insane. Perfect. I'm glad they didn't do the stupid and go walking round the flames. I actually thought they would have shot the walls and then gone through 2-layer walls by shooting them, then shoot at the guild hall. 3 stars. Finally, we was on such a long run of 3 stars. Then we've hit a blip with the 2 stars, and now we've climbed back up. I'm putting it down to fatigue. Gaming for such a long time, you do need breaks, and sometimes I sit there without raiding and talk for like an hour just to have like a mini break from concentrating so hard in raiding, because it does. And if you notice, if you play when you're tired and you try and attack, it goes so wrong, and you get frustrated and everything just goes wrong, and you should really at that point walk away and say, we'll come back to it another time. There's always another time. Well, 599 plunder points. I feel like that's worth about 800 myself. Oh, no. We used guild ship troops, didn't we? Yeah, well remembered. Well remembered, that man. Okay, it's 7 gems. Not in the back with no guild ship troops. It's crazy. Let's put in gunners, please. Don't worry about donating to me, Anki. Someone else can donate. Gunners, please. 10 gems. Didn't I just pay 7 gems to post it? And that cost me 17 gems to request? Are you kidding me? I'm watching, by the way. I see level... I see Ankit. I see level 23 gunners in there. I'm seeing them. It's not going to be anyone else. You're the only one in the world with level 23 gunners. 3's gone in there. See, you're creeping them in there. I'm watching. Who else is on? If I see any other ones on and they're dodging, probably Nosh. Actually, Nosh is level 30. FT's on. Who else is on? And you. So there's only 4 of us on. Where's everyone gone? 99,641. We're doing incredibly well, even though we've had a few 2-stars. We're averaging over 500 plunder points per raid, because I'd have to be battling 41 battles for the 20,000 score. So I'm really impressed with that. As long as I always hit over 500, I am happy man. 10. Okay, I'm checking now. I hope you're not gemming. There, level 33. Right, thank you. That's been nosh, I guess. Thank you. Fun. How do you say? Do you guys say thank you? I know some of my guys from different guilds, when they're, because you can't tell who donated your troops, they say, I hope you enjoyed the guns. And that's letting the person know that they donated you the troops. That's a clever way of doing it, I guess. But let me know how you guys from your other guilds, you thank you and you're welcome, and how you donate and so on. 5.6. Let's dump some of this gold. Well, one lot of gold, I should say. Where we go? We go here. 1.8 million gold. Just shy of another brick. 5.6 million grog. I think it's just the brutes left to do. 1 hour 50 for the aeronaut. I think we're working towards one more to do, then it's max for Academy level 9, which is Pirate Level 10. That's pretty good. It's better than most of my other training. Brute's there, he's needing a bit of love. Gunner finishes tomorrow, so he's going to be level 38. How's he going? So we're going to get the Bunker Buster. That's really going to help. We'll jump onto the 8 damage per second. Then we'll do the 5 toughness. And then Calamari King. But I'm wondering if we should really be trying to figure out a way to... Yes, it's going to be one level lower. But the more skills that you do in the Academy or Voodoo Hut, then the more the cost of grog goes up for the troop, and plus the training time as well. So maybe if I skip the Calamari King, that will be a reduction of 1 second, or that's 1 second per troop, and then the grog cost as well will be reduced, because I don't do that. I'll do it because my OCD. I don't have OCD, but still, that's just a food for thought. Why do I need to worry about guns being Calamari King? I use bombers and witch doctors for sailing anyway. Who knows? Right, troops, guild troops, legendary pirate, we're good to go. Oh no, did we miss out on the bandit's chest? Was we meant to open one? Let me know, guys and girls. 4 people still in here. Who have we got? One-Eyed Jack. That reminds me of a song. Or was it Cotton-Eyed Joe? I'm thinking of Cotton-Eyed Joe, and I. Yeah, not One-Eyed Jack. One-Eyed Jack's a pirate named Sib. Keep up. 2 grand pounders here. 15, 6. And now I've got that song stuck in my head after YouTube. I'm going to have to sit there and listen to it. Oh, I'm like that. My brain sort of plays that game on me where it hears a song and then it won't go until I listen to the song about 10 times or more. And generally got on for the whole day. Because of YouTube and YouTube rights and copyrights, I would love to sit here and play some music while playing Plunder Pirates, but I can't because I am live streaming, or even videos, doesn't matter, but I'd love to do that. Then again, my taste in music might drive you away anyway, but I do have quite a mix of music that I listen to. I was brought up on the 80s, I'm an 80s child, so I was brought up on the 80s. I know some 70s and 60s, and I know up-to-date stuff as well. David Off. Is that the David Off? The Hoffmeister? Again, level 2 Grand Pounder and a level 4 Grand Pounder. What on earth is that about? I like how compact this base is. It is a rumble rival. I could, because of the heavy gunners, the Gossy Gunslingers, I could really go to town on this base if those mortars do not destroy me. It's a Pirate Level 10 too. I hope we're going to go well. Ching Shi, I need to get rid of her because she is going to seriously hurt. Oh man, no, it's the Grand Pad. I forgot all about that. Damn it, Sid, pay attention, boy. Right, 1 Juggernaut now. Let's get a few guns, please. I think I might have put too much resources into taking that legendary fault. Right, I'm not even going for it. I mean, I'm going for the base, but I'm not even worrying about it now. I'm just gonna pray and hope now. Let's just go in there, Witch Doctor in, get our bombers, just big cluster of those, get the damn Grand Pads, get the Gossy Gunslingers, get Tinto in there, pop his ability, bang, there we go. Oh man, that hurt. There we go. Ghastly Gunslingers in there. Get through the walls, people. We're getting barbecued at the wall. 3 guns left. Let's just deploy them all. We've only got... Oh, we went in the... Oh, no, we ain't. No, because it's 2 different levels, but so we've only got 4 troops. Man, it's going to spell bad news. Right, nothing there in the corner. 1 up there. I'm not even take risk chances or nothing. I want to make sure everything's going... Well, no, I've hit the wrong button. Damn it, I was meant to do the witch dots. Now we've got the juggernauts getting steamrolled. Oh, man. That's gone bad. That's real bad. Pop their ability. We've got 6 of these bad boys in here. Maybe try and get them in here. Oh, we've been stunned up too. The raid. How's a raid going? Tinto's going to die soon, I think. Yeah, it's getting fired upon. He's not going to last too long. We need to take that cannon out. Quick style. There we go. Perfect. Now, we need to... Oh, all those gunners there got destroyed. We need to get these gun towers seen to. Minute and 12 seconds. Don't think there's enough because we've got the ship to take care of. We've got all these storages. We've got gun towers. We've got 2 heavy guns firing walls. Yep, we've messed right up. Big time. Seriously, what is going on here, guys? We have a firing of Ching Shi's legendary fort. We had Skellies here as well. I really... Yeah, this raid is not... Be lucky. Be very lucky if... Big if. Where are you going now? Don't worry about no else. Go. You've got like 7 range. And you're taking forever to get places. Witch dots are... Come on, in. Pop their ability. That's it, perfect. 20 odd seconds. Yeah, no way. Can we try and get the grog? The grog is really important. It's another frustrating raid. Don't know quite what went wrong now. I'd probably have to sit back and analyse it, but I'm not in the mood for analysing. We've got no time for analysing. This is plundering. Oh man, there's so much grog sitting there. We're not going to get it. I blame the bombers taking so long to get through the walls. And I should have really, I feel, nailed that base. Need lots of BP for my LPs. Oh man, I missed that chat. Do another 25 street today, Sib. Needs a lot of BP for my LPs. I've got well, it seems like I've got a lot of LP. I've got a lot of BP. But when you actually start doing them 15, 16 plus 1,000 BP legendary pirates, that BP is soon going to vanish quick. And some of that, I think Ching Shi's like 8 million grog for me to get her going. Man, that is a lot of grog. 2 stars in a row. Man, it's hurting. Maybe I'm just raising that bar a little too high. Because I've been used to raiding the easier bases, I'm expecting my troops to, because they're a bit better troops, but they're still not maxed. I'm expecting too much of them. Especially against like max pirate rule 10s and 11s. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe just some of my raids are going a bit wayward. I want to make this my last raid. Oh, not bad. Video settings again. And look at that. Last, and then I'll get 2 other viewers. Typical. This base design, I've seen many like it. It is quite a tough base. And he's got the almost said his name then. He who shall not be named. Got him defending the base. Hell no. Not happening. This one. Can we get in the base? Maybe. But we're not chancing it. Morales took a kicking, people. You always need to find a lot of chests in this event. Yeah, I pointed out that there's... Oh, God, I've got to try and say it now. There's 3 bandits chests. That's not the one I'm talking about. 3 freebooters chests. That's like... I always feel like I've got like false teeth in or something. I need to put my teeth in. There's, there's 3 of them. There's 6 marauders and 6 corsairs. 6 useful caskets. Yes, there's no BP on the menu, but you can get BP from chests. I understand all the Pirate Rule 11s that's sitting on 100 odd chests, they can't open them because of silo, whatever else, and they don't want to waste stuff. So I can see from their point of view, but I also appreciate it's probably because they've reduced the tokens by 1/3 as well. So normally it's a 45,000 token event, they've reduced it down to 30,000, and I think that's fair on the casual player or the Pirate Rules that's lower that struggle to get that 45,000. That is a lot of attacks, by the way, to get the... I think it's still... I've done the maths earlier for it. 4,000 200. Let's call it 4,300 tokens per day. Which is 4,300 plunder points per day. That is a lot for someone that's only getting 200. All LPs need a total of 800k. Yeah, thanks for that, Scarlett. Do we really need that information? I mean, really, did you need to come up with that exact? Can you just like to a naught away or something, make you feel a little bit better? No. If you got where I was going with that. Moroboshi, no, he's not getting attacked, no way. Oh, hello there, you will be though. 599 plunder points. Mortars are low level. Again, I don't get it. Low level cannon, low level mortars, low level gun towers, but maxed out cannons apart from one. Oh dear, Grand Pounders, where are they? Sorry, it was dear oh dear at Scarlet telling me about 800,000 BP per legendary pirate. Not an appreciated stat. Although it's one the channel needs to know, just not today. Trying to keep everyone's morale up, and there you are, just depleting it. So there's no BP this event, people, but yet we need a good, how many, 12 legendaries, 800, I don't even want to do 800 odd, no, it's 9.6 million BP. Is my maths correct? Someone get a calculator. I feel that's a pretty good guess. Grand powder there, take that out. Got a single layer of walls, I think that's just the direction we'll come in. Spread these. Oh, right, I was going to say. Whew. I was going to say that is a lot of that's a lot of BP. But it was alright anyway in my prediction of BP if that was actually the case. 9.6 million that would have been if it's 800k a pop. But when you say 800,000 BP, it's a hell of a lot, don't get me wrong. But the 134,000 BP, oh yeah, I guess if you're a free-to-play player, it's going to take a millennium. If you're someone that gems, I don't think it would take that long. When I mean not long, I mean I don't know how much BP I've currently spent. I don't know how much more I've got to spend on BP, but I guess another 6 months, year. I guess that takes me to a year and a half. So if you're free to play, you could be a bit knackered. So yeah, I guess it could take quite a while. One gunner left. This raid has gone really well. Really well. It's just I'll deploy the last one, Sib, why not? That time we overpowered something. 599. I'm not going to do another raid. 40,000 3-star attacks to get... yeah, don't forget, I think the amount of BP you get per attack goes up with pirate all level. 40,000 attacks. Well, I've done 9,000 odd, I think. 8,000 odd, but they're not all 3 stars, as you can well see. 40,000. Wow, that's a lot. There is some people, I've seen some, I'm sure, at 60,000 attacks. The best person to ask about this crazy info we're talking about would be Unique Rebel. The guy knows who's done the most this and who's done the most points for that. It just knows, it's like an encyclopedia for all that relevant information. 20, I think I've seen 22. Look, 21 here on my screen, 21 BP. Maybe it's to do with pirate rank as well. Maybe. Ah, have we got any pirate rank pushers on here now? It's been above like 700. Maybe the BP's different there. Maybe. Yeah, my eyes are tired now. I need a rest. I'll carry on talking for a little bit, for like another 5-10 minutes. Then I certainly need a coffee, and I really can't be raiding at the minute. I'm so tired. My eyes are blurry and everything. But we're almost at 3.5 hours, so it is understandable. Anyone here? We have, well, called in, yeah, 6 people. Hello, everyone. You don't think so? What? Sorry, Ankit. I've got no drink left, neither. Throat sore. BP is cooked. But you said you see 20. I've got 21 here. Look, it's sitting on the screen. It's 21 BP for the 3-star. So I'm assuming that there's got to be a little bit more. I don't say there's loads. You can also get additional BP for beating Rumble rivals as well. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, 25% BP, I think, for Rumble rivals. And then you get the streak buffs as well. That gives you an extra couple of 2, 3, I guess, depending on the outcome of your win. And then you get your BP from chests and stuff as well. Oh, you was talking about... Alright, my apologies. That is probably going to be the best way to go, is streaking. That and hitting the sea monsters, the big fish. I've been trying it, but I've been getting really duped lately. I've been trying to start a new game, which I keep trying to tell about on YouTube, but I can't quite get there because the sea monsters are not given the rewards like they have been before I even thought of the idea. Now, there's a celebrity in the UK called Bruce, well, was, God rest his soul, rest in peace. He just recently passed away, Bruce Forsyth, and he had a game show called Play Your Cards Right. This is going back, well, before I was born, so we're going 30 odd years. Anyway, there used to be a card game, higher or lower. You'd have to guess if the value was more or less, and I wanted to do that using Big Fish and Sea Serpent. So what I do is a sailing game where I target as many of those creatures as possible, and the first value that would come in, say, I don't know, 100 BP, then we'd all have to guess together what the next value would be. Would it be higher or lower? Just make it like a little fun side game. I was trying to do it on Slack Chat, which is another chat app, and post pictures and everything. It's different to Line Messenger, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to make that little game up so it become pretty fun, so the next creature would hopefully give you BP as well, and you guess if the value would be more or less. Let's say a fun little game, but it's not been working for me. That keeps giving me better chests and Davy Jones chests instead of BP, or it'll give me like something else that's not even needed. Is there anything else we need to go over before I cut the live stream off? I taught Hammerhead something today, by the way. I don't know if he's tuned back in. I know he said he's I think he said he's doing a 30 streak or something. He's rumbling, but I taught Hammerhead something, and he's a decent player. I think he's still a relatively... Yeah, I'm not a fan of Davy Jones chess, I'll have to admit. I find that the better chest is just better, in my opinion. I've still got 5 people here. I must have people that just haven't subscribed or haven't got a YouTube account, and therefore they can't chat. So, you know what I'm going to say? Make a YouTube account, come and join the fun, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that will alert you when I'm going to be live streaming and when I've released the video as well, so you don't miss out. So you ain't got to keep refreshing your YouTube page. Oh, whenever Sabat has released the video, you won't need to, because it'll just notify you. So hit that notification bell and you'll know exactly when I'm going to be live streaming. It will notify you and when a video has been released. I'd love to do live streaming 7 days a week. I just don't have enough peace and quiet. I do suffer with anxiety, by the way, so I find it hard to talk, especially if anyone else is in the house. It makes me feel very uncomfortable, so that's why I try and do it when no one's around. And as you can tell, Sib is enjoying it. But I'll get used to it eventually. Once I get used to you guys and me talking to you guys, and then when I've got family here as well, I can try and live stream. And everyone's a winner. I won't be able to do it 7 days a week though, and certainly won't be able to do it for 3.5 hours. This has actually hurt my throat. I think my voice sounds different now because of the copious amount of talking that I do. And I do a lot of that anyway. Well, actually I don't. I'm pretty much silent, and typing so much easier. We've got those troops all in there. I'm going to leave them going on in the background. Grog, we've got 500. We've got 5.5 million. We've got 2.5 million gold. We ain't got worker free for 1 day 19. We call that 2 days. We call that 2.5 days. And where's the other one over here? We call that 3.5 days. So they're well spaced out. No worker free for a while. So we dump our gold into walls. And that's a little tip. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's been almost 4 hours. I know. My eyes are blurry as hell. Yeah, it's got it on the top of my laptop. Or if I push this button here, I don't know if you can see that when I do that. It says 3 hours and 31 minutes, 54 seconds now. I think we've lost Hammerheads. We've lost Magdeagle. We've lost Scarlet, which is Midnight Plunder. So who's here with me? I don't think we've got Pete. I don't think we've got Carlos. Where's all my regulars? My regulars. And you guys really do help me live streaming. If no one said anything, it would be like recording. But I find it a little bit more awkward because I know there's potential someone could just jump in. Ah, you're there in the background. Glad to see you. No, see, there's another one of us. It's just hiding in the background somewhere. And so that's 2 of you accounted for. Who's my other 3? Come on now. I promise I won't jump on you if you put your name in there. It's like, oh man, I don't want to get caught up in the conversation. But I'm also hooked. I want to listen. What's going on? Don't want to miss out. Wi-Fi is a bit iffy today. I get them. I think because my smart hub's downstairs and I'm like a diagonal upstairs away. I think sometimes that's why the footage plays up. But generally, I don't have that problem when I'm plundering. I guess streaming must be slightly different. I am really looking forward to this cup of coffee. By the way, 7 minutes more I guess I can hang out for. I've already turned the fish tank lights on. I've got 6 fish tanks, so I'm going to have to go around and feed them, then get my cup of coffee. I have more fish tanks. 2 set up with nothing in them, so there's 8 fish tanks officially. I've got another 3 just sitting by. And I'm surprised you don't hear it because some of my fish tanks are really loud. And I've got 3 in my room. I'm crazy. But it's very nice watching them swim. I'll have to get some videos of my fish. Some of you might not like it, some of it, but it's tough. It's the Sib channel. Sib channel's going to show some fish. I know what Iffy is. I tell you what Iffy is. It's a company in the UK called Virgin Media. They are brilliant on their great days, but on their off days they go off. They go off for hours on end at various times of the day. It's like, hello, I want the service provider. I'm actually going to be able to use the service. I don't want to have to use my bandwidth on my phone. Sorry, my mobile data. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few countries that have the same problem. It doesn't matter where you're from in the world. They're all a bit iffy. But hey, if I somehow become a millionaire, I'd love to go visiting everyone. All my subscribers would love to come to their country and come visit them. Would love it. And I'd let everyone use my account. Anyone that's lower than me and anyone that's higher than me, damn it, you can play on the account. So 1 GB data per day. That's quite a bit. I'm allowed 5 GB per month. It was 20 gig, but I changed my phone plan. But yeah, 20 gig, and that was during my Pokemon Go days. Man, that was crazy. I really had fun. Meet various people at Pokemon Go. It's just great. Such a social game. Much like this, but obviously you're not going out and meeting people. And this is even better because it's international. Pokemon Go just stranded to people in your area. Anyone else? Anything else? Because otherwise I will go and give you guys a break. But then again, I still got 5 people here. We have 5 interested people listening to Sabetto Wine On. And we're looking at the base. The base is looking fantastic. It got beaten to a pulp earlier. Oh, let's see if we can find. I doubt we'll be able to. Oh no, we've done a bunch of PR dropping earlier. Oh man, that's a shame. That is a big shame. The big 1.5 million grog raid. That's the one we're referring to. Never mind. 4 now. 4. Oh yeah, someone's jumped off. Oh man, he's done. He's not doing it anymore, right? We're not listening to him. Round 1, F3, that's it, everyone's gone. Right, everyone's going, I'm going too. I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. I really enjoyed it too. And I hope I'll try and do it more than twice a week if everyone wants me to. Because I'm really, obviously there won't be 3.5 hours where my aero nuts are made. Mad? Welcome back again, Mag Deagle. He was one of the quiet ones. Max, do you use any chat apps and reach 821 PR? Congrats to you, by the way. Pirate 9 it was, I think it was. Yeah, I got to 600 PR. That was real tough. 500 PR as a Pirate 8. I don't know if I try a PR push as a Pirate 10. Maybe I'll save it to on Max Pirate 11 or thereabouts. Do you use any chat apps, Magdeagle, so I can let you know when I have a slot available, because they'll come available. Trust me, someone will probably get kicked or someone will leave or something. I actually lost 2 members today. One doesn't have time for the game anymore, and 2, I'm not too sure why. It just said, like, can you kick me in, I'll be back soon, and so on and so forth. Slick, yeah, are you in PP Bay, or are you in the bar, or are you in another one? Well, yeah, I'm in all the, I think all the Slack chat groups. I'm always on the talking. Alright, forward streamer. Okay. I've got to try and remember. Tell you what, if you make a comment on one of my recent videos, then I can go bang and reply that way. None of them. Oh, okay. So you're in a different one. Cool. You're probably in like the DUI one, I guess. You're in DUI? You're in DUI, right? Dead Unicorn Incorporation. Yeah, that'd be the easiest way. Just drop me a comment, and then obviously that notifies me, and I can just hit reply whenever. And where did you say you was from Canada? Was it Toronto? I would guess. I hear that the bacon word is bound. In the bar, anyway. Bacon is bound. I've not heard of bacon. Oh, there we are. Great video. Thanks, mate. I know you've actually been subscribed for quite some time, Magdeagle. Quite some time. I want to guess at maybe 3 months at least, 2. And someone else has joined. I'm actually going to be wrapping this up, so there's really not much point in joining the live stream, although I'm not trying to get rid of you. We're just sort of talking at the moment, and have been for the last 15 minutes. I've got your comment. I'll let you know as soon as someone, I don't know, Lee's kicked, one or the other. Probably kicked. Sib loves the boat. If people are not pulling their socks, they're gone. Don't have their subscriber or not, they're gone, man. They're out of here. You have to, I mean, people think that I won't kick him because they're a viewer or a subscriber. Thank you very much, thank you. But I've always said to people that I'm a captain first and the YouTuber second. And that's always been my philosophy. I'm a great guy, and I don't ask much of anyone, but if you're going to disappear for days, let me know. It's common courtesy. If you're going to be go on holiday or just disappear, I can't be bothered to plan for a few days, just tell me. Or rather, to my face. Well, online. I'm going to be gone for a few days. I can't be bothered to plan. It's getting me down. Fine, take a few days, man. No worries. I love live streaming. I keep saying I really do love the live stream. It's so much more interaction than a video. I have to make a video, then wait for comments, and I find that the chat seems a lot better. People are more responsive to the chat rather than making comments on the videos. And it's a bit like sending emails. Emails are very delayed, where the chat is a lot more fluid and fluent. this is it. I really have to go now. I've got 6 fish tanks to feed. This cup of coffee is not going to make itself. And I've got to take... I suffer with IBS. There's probably too much. Only too much, that's it. I have IBS and I'm due my medication. My Beverin. Alive is always better than... Yeah, I fully admit it, mate. I was always fearful of live streaming because it's live. Not that I edit videos anyway, but yeah, I enjoy it. I must go. Stop talking to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as me.